Hello, 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 my kittens. This feels weird, streaming in the evening. It has been a long time since I streamed around this time. But we're going to give it a go. I'm hoping to catch more people, which is why we've moved the stream time, because most of my viewers are from across the pond, and it just makes sense. I'm probably going to be a bit sleepy today. It's to be expected. I'm not used to this stream time. It might take a bit of getting used to. But at least I didn't sit around waiting to go live. I did actually make some shorts because I fell behind on them. So there's going to be some Dective Pikachu Returns shorts coming out, so expect those. I think they're going to go up about 10 o'clock. So I will either end, probably 9 o'clock will be the usual end time, but 10 o'clock it might be at a push if the stream's popular that I stream till 10, and then a short will go up at 10. So that's the plan. So there's still shorts going up, and they'll go up like an hour after I end the stream, or if I push it a bit later, as soon as I end the stream. So that's just for reference if anyone's still looking for those. I hope everyone is well today. Happy October, Friday the 13th. I had to wear something Halloween themed to fit with Friday the 13th. It makes sense. But anyways, as always, if you want to support the channel, don't forget to drop a like, and also check out all the ways to support in the stream description or video description if you're watching this as a VOD. We have Patreon for Discord and loads of other rewards like birthday cards, Christmas cards, thank you letters, wall of heroes that you can wall of heroes that you can see on the left hand side. We have Fansly, which has a load of exclusive Halloween cosplay pictures rolling out this month. There's loads already up. If you subscribe, you get access to hundreds and hundreds of posts, so it is well worth it, so do check that out if you're interested. Other than that, we have membership with badges and emotes for live chats and the comments section, and we also have phone wishlist and direct tips as well. It all supports the streams. It is all appreciated. Thank you all so much for considering those things. And without any further delays, how about we jump into the game? I am ready, I think. I feel like I'm missing something, which is probably just a bit of anxiousness and anxiety over going live at a different time. But let's go. We're on Detainee Pikachu. We're right at the start of this because we finished the last case on the last episode, and we haven't gone to the police station yet, which is the next step in the story. So let's go ahead and load in. I'm excited for solving some more crimes today. It's going to be fun. There we go. I think we spoke to everybody, didn't we? Yeah, we spoke to the mum, we spoke to the sister, and we've done everything we need to do in here. So I think it's time to leave. Are you heading out, Tim? Even though we're here to visit you. Sorry, Sophia. I'll make more time to hang out with you. Just wait a little. You promise? Yeah, I promise. It's kind of important right now because we just got a glimpse of Tim's dad as well. So, you know, we've got important stuff to do. We can't really play around with the sister right now. Spooky season. It is. It is. Happy Friday the 13th. Love your outfit and love your hair. Thank you so, so much. Love, love, love. I totally forgot I had this shirt because it's obviously only worn around Halloween. And I was trying to find something to wear that was like Halloween themed today. It was going to be a dress, but it was a little bit too cold for a dress. So, yeah, the shirt came out. I guess I can wait a bit. Oh, good. She's well behaved. She respects the hustle, the detective life. Let's get going, Pikachu. Oh, wait, let's pay the Hi Hat Cafe a visit first. Huh, why? We can interview the customers there, see if they know anything about last night's incident. Yes, because if you remember, just a recap, things went down, Mewtwo appeared, he was being attacked and things, and then he left, and also we saw Tim's dad as well. So if you want to refresh yourself on that, obviously it happened on the previous episode. Well, that is pretty important, actually. This isn't just an excuse for you to get coffee, is it? I'm not going to dignify that question with a denial, mostly because I can't. Oh my god. It is, it's all about the coffee. Well, we're off. See you later. See you later, Gator. Gotta keep warm. I know, but it has actually gone warmer in my house now because I was wearing a black cardigan over this as well, but it's a bit warm, so I've taken that off. The window's open. I could get cold, but the cardigan is within reach. If I get too chilly, I can put that on in the stream. at least. And we can get cozy in the cardigan. Cozy cardigan times.
What's this?
Are we suspects? Are we being arrested? Oh, it's Limehead.
Hello, great detective. I'm here for Pikachu.
Why?
Brad, what is all this?
Over my dead body.
Pikachu, you're under arrest. Come with us.
Huh?
What? What?
No way. Arrested for what?
For property damage. Take him away.
Oh, Tim, I'll be all right.
He's holding him
It's
like a
just
burlap sack.
misunderstanding. Focus on proving my innocence.
Oh no, I've got to do this alone! I can't speak to the Pokemon without Pikachu. Well, I can try, but all I'm going to hear is them repeating their names at me. Pikachu's been taken! I have a set of skills. This is meant to be a telephone. How do you do the telephone? That's it. What am I doing? I'm doing devil horns! Devil horn phone. Okay, right. I've got a set of skills. I'm giving you one chance to hand Pikachu back. That's a Sableye.
This is bad.
Must have fallen asleep at some point. I remember Brad and his goons putting me in the police car. Which means this must be the police station. If this is someone's idea of a joke, it's not very funny. We have to be careful of that Sableye because it's got one of those boxes on it, which means it could be getting controlled by somebody. It could be a traitor! A traitor in the cell with us. I can't believe a great detective like me would actually be locked up behind bars. Pikachu's got one on as well! No! No! Quit that muttering, newbie. Right, there's somebody in this police station who's a villain, because the only way they can get planted on them is somebody working with the police or being basically a double agent. Great, guess I can't expect a warm welcome from my new roommates either. I've landed myself in a real mess, that's for sure. Oh well, let's see what my new roomies can tell me. Not unless these are put on any Pokemon that are arrested in here, but they look awfully similar to the ones we've already seen, like on the Beedrill that were attacking Mewtwo. I'm liking this music, it's kind of like... I feel like I'm in some kind of like... nightclub scene, you know? Pangoro, boss of the bamboo forest. You got a minute, buddy? I feel like this guy is like... The music fits perfectly because he's making me think of like a bouncer stood outside of a club. This Pokemon could totally be a bouncer outside of a club. You must be the newbie. So I'm told. I was hoping to learn more about this place. Hey, are you even listening to me? Hello? Keep it down in the detainment room. The detainment room? You mean where we are now? Great, just ignore me, why don't you? I don't like how he keeps, like, slapping his fist into his hands. Is this a threat? Is he threat dingles right now? Well, at least I learned what this room is called, which is nice. I wouldn't want to mess with that Pokemon, he's very large. Sableye. Mineral Maniac. He's a maniac, maniac. Hey there, buddy. Can I ask you some questions? I ain't your buddy, newbie, and I ain't wasting time making small talk with you either. Wow, everyone's nasty in prison. In the police station cell. They've got attitude. Oh, come on, don't be like that. I'm still trying to get my bearings. I mean, I don't even know why I was brought here. Heh, sure you don't. You must have done something bad to end up in here. Something bad? Me? I'm the great detective Pikachu. I would never. A great detective? You? Now that's a good one. Can you not see the hat? The classic detective hat, Sableye. It's right there. That wasn't a joke. Well, Mr. Great Detective, let me give you some free advice. You may have been some big shot detective out there, but in here, you're just a newbie. And newbies don't run their mouths, got it? Well, that's that, I guess. I don't think I'll be getting much more out of him.
Sheesh.
They're both mean. Yeesh. Can't even get a straight answer out of the Pokemon here. That puts me in a bit of a pickle. How am I supposed to find out what's going on? What's happening? There's loads of, like, food stashed under the bed, which you can totally see from the bars anyway. They're not fooling anyone.
It's time for exercise. Proceed to the roof. Single file.
Hey, you guys all right?
Is it going to happen to Pikachu as well? Ooh. They are being controlled.
Moving on its own.
Zombie Pokemon.
That light.
This is horrible. What is going on? I think these are the same cubes, you know. They're too identical. So the police are knowingly using these on Pokemon that are detained in their police station? What the hell, man? Oh, nice. Pikachu broke out of it.
What just happened?
Or no, they were released because they've got to do exercise on the rooftop now. Is this the roof? Why did I come up here? Today just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Guess I'll ask the other Pokemon what's going on. What is going on? This is horrible. Like, they don't even need to do that. I feel like. Okay, I just wanted to check all the corners. And also being obedient, making Pikachu do the exercise. Come on, Pikachu! 50 laps around the roof, let's go! Right, let's talk to the police officer, see what the officer of the law has to say. Oh no, you don't, it's exercise time. That means you exercise here on the roof. Yeesh, alright, calm yourself down. Were you arrested and brought here too? What's the matter with you? Don't talk to me like we're friends, you impetuous little Pikachu. And don't even think about trying to run away. Oh, you're that police officer's partner. Figures. Wow, he's just as much of an ass as his bloody master is, to be honest with you. Rude.
Hey.
Didn't I tell you to zip it? Stop talking to me like we're pals, newbie, because we ain't. Oh, come on, no need to be so standoffish. I'm just trying to ask a few questions. Weren't you inside a room just now? Why are we up here on the roof? Beats me. Don't try anything funny if you know what's good for you. What funny business could we possibly try? Pikachu can't use any moves. He can only talk. Wait, haven't I seen you somewhere before? Maybe on TV? I'm a famous great detective after all. Great detective, That's right. Oh, I love this Pokemon. It's such a cool Pokemon. This is so channel themed as well. Because obviously the channel is like purple themed. This Pokemon fits perfectly. Perfectly. Leopard. Poised and refined. Except, you know, I'm the opposite of that. Why, hello there. I don't believe we've met. Sorry, should I do a posh voice for this? Oh, thank goodness, someone I can actually have a conversation with. The Pokemon here are rather quirky bunch, aren't they? Posh lady voice. You said it. Doesn't help that I've got no idea what's going on. What do you mean, peasant rodent Pokemon? Like how we all suddenly ended up on the roof, for example. Oh, right. I suppose that is a bit strange. For a small-brained Pokemon like yourself. Dan, hello, welcome in. The same thing happens every day, but I really don't know why. I just like to groom myself and look fantastic on the rooftop. Every day, huh? Good to know, thanks. I'm adding in some lines, by the way. I'm getting into character. Those of you lurking, I'm adding some text in that isn't real, by the way. Impidimp, just a silly guy. Just a silly little Pokemon with his tongue out. Hiya, I've never seen you around here before. You new or something? Haven't seen this game. Is it any good, Stan? Yes, it is great. I'm enjoying it a lot. It feels very Scooby-Doo. If you like Scooby-Doo, I feel, personally, I don't know if anyone else agrees, but I think it has strong Scooby-Doo vibes. It feels like I'm playing a Scooby-Doo cartoon, but it's Pokemon. And it's great. And yeah, sure, the mysteries may not be super in-depth, but they're still enjoyable, they're still fun, the side quests are fun, the characters are fun, and I just think it's fun. I think I've summed it up. Liking her, getting Halloween ready, I say yes, yes. Actually, this is the first Halloween look I've done this month, because like they're all, like there's loads of them on Fansly. Because I went absolutely ham last year. I don't know if you all remembered, but when I streamed Fatal Frame, Project Zero, whatever you want to call it, I did a different cosplay every single stream. So there's all those extra pictures going up on Fansly. So I did absolutely an insane amount of cosplays last year. And then I did V for Vendetta on November 5th as well. So yeah, we're having a bit of a break this year from cosplay for Halloween because I went a bit over the top last year. But yeah, this is kind of just a Halloween look, I guess. I've never seen you around before. You new or something? Yeah, I just got nabbed a little bit ago. Have you been here a long time? No, I'm pretty new too. Been here longer than you though. And that matters why exactly? Because the longer you've been here, the higher you are on the ladder. Same. So that's how it works. It's not strongest Pokemon, it's just like how long you've been here, you're higher on the ladder. Okay. Okay, we're not going to have fisticuffs on the rooftop then. I thought I told you to keep quiet, newbie. Hey, I thought you didn't want to talk to me, and now here you are, striking up a conversation? You won't be running your mouth like that for long. Follow me, Luxray wants to see you. Is Luxray the big cheese? He'll teach you how things work around here. He'll teach you real good. Real good like. Real good. Oh, snap. Born leader with a penetrating gaze.
What are you supposed to be, the big boss of this place?
He's a badass, look at him. Pikachu, I think you should be a bit afraid. I'll teach you the rules around here.
Like Jail 101 or something?
Wow, you don't know when to stop talking, do you? Rule number 1. He fainted. That attack shouldn't have been very effective. Pathetic. What a weak Pikachu. Damn. Pikachu's having the worst time in jail. Detainment Day 1, Tim. Well, I made it to the police station, but I wonder if they'll even let me see Pikachu. He must be so lonely all by himself. Complete opposite. He's getting his shit fucked up. I still can't believe they just drag him off like that out of the blue. Brad said something about property damage, but that doesn't sound like Pikachu at all. Is Pikachu like doing street graffiti on the side? Manic. That area is off limits to the public. Sorry. Yeesh. Why is the music like so good in this chapter? It's a vibe. This is the reception area. State your business.
Excuse me.
My partner Pikachu is being detained by the police. Is this where they're keeping him? Detained Pokemon are held in custody at this station, yes. How is Pikachu doing? Would it be possible for me to see him? I'm afraid that won't be possible without express permission from headquarters. You can't even visit? What? Is there no visiting hours in this police station? Furthermore, I'm unable to share any information related to the ongoing investigation. You can't be serious.
Tim. I thought I'd find you here.
Inspector Holiday. And
Help us
Chief
out.
Butler.
Help us see Pikachu.
I understand how concerned you are about your Pikachu. Don't worry. The Pokemon Protection Bureau is a safe place.
Do you not know that there's a Pokemon gang In your very jail. Luxray's the leader. He's beating up Pikachu. We'll be holding Pikachu in custody here for a while. He's suspected of causing property damage last night in Fountain Plaza. Pikachu would never do that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got proof. That being said, we're still investigating the matter. I can't allow any visits before the dust settles. So there's really no way I can see him? Look, I'm sure this is tough for you, but we don't do special treatment here. Not even for you, young detective. Anyway, kiddo, I'll see you around. Defender just pre-ordered Spider-Man 2. It's taking 4 hours to download. Chris is getting that. He's probably going to show me some of it. Lords of the Fallen has arrived, but I'm not allowed to play it because that's a me and Chris game, so I'm going to have to wait until I see him on Monday. Possibly won't be starting it till Tuesday though, because I'm not seeing him till later on Monday because he's in work all day. Am I right in assuming you can't tell me anything either, Inspector? I'm afraid it's just Chief as but sentences are hard, apparently. I'm afraid it's just as Chief Butler says. There we go. Jesus Christ. I'll do what I can to arrange a visit for you. Come back to the reception area sometime this afternoon. Really? Thank you so much. Don't mention it, Tim. Oh, and one more thing. I'd like to have a chat with you tonight. Is this Frank Holiday meant to be similar to Columbo? I kind of feel like the outfit is very Columbo and the one more thing is Columbo. I wonder if he's meant to be a bit of a nod to that character. I can't remember if I mentioned this in the first game, because I'm pretty sure he was in that. It's been so long since I played the first game. I'd rather not go into the details here, so let's meet near the station after sundown. Alright, I'll see you this evening. English hard, yes. English hard. I know this must be rough, but hang in there, Tim. Listen, I've got to get used to this new stream time. There's probably going to be sleep drunk Kylie, as I like to say, which is where I just mess up my words so much, but it's kind of hilarious, so I guess you're all in for a wild ride. Thanks to the Inspector, I'll be able to meet with Pikachu this afternoon. Until then, I'll just do what I can. First, I think I'll go check out the scene of the crime. I just don't believe Pikachu would destroy anything. Police must have gotten the wrong idea somehow. To the scene of the crime! The crime took place at Fountain Plaza. Apparently someone broke something at the plaza, but the culprit has to be someone other than Pikachu. Assuming the culprit was a Pokemon, what kind of Pokemon could it have been? There might be some evidence left behind that could at least tell me its type. I'll investigate the Fountain Plaza and work out who the real culprit is. Let's go. To the plaza, chats. 4 hours to download? That is quite a long time. I'm guessing your internet isn't, like, the fastest. Fountain Plaza is down the street from the police station next to Hi Hat Cafe. I should head there right away. Hang on, we've got some new, pathways here, though. This isn't the way. I know it's not the way, but I want to explore, goddammit. Lovely flower shop. Who are you? Hello, would you like to buy some flowers? Not right now, sorry. This isn't the time to stop and smell the flowers. We need to clear Pikachu's name. This isn't the way. Alright, it won't let me really explore chat, so it looks like we're going to have to make a beeline to the plaza. Oh, hello. Intellion, Crackshot Gardener. Intelli. Ah, this Intellion seems to like flowers. He's stopping and smelling the flowers. I never thought anything like that would happen in Fountain Plaza. Do you know if they caught the culprit? Aw. Tim just looks completely defeated. Usually no worries, I'm in the same boat. Got uni all morning and work. I'm a bit sleepy, watching the stream to relax. I hope you can chill out and enjoy the show. Pecco! You look like a hearty little eater. More Pecco. Cute. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. How are you doing today, Chris? Welcome in. Someone's there.
Wait,
Who
is
that?
Brad?
Brad? Do you think Brad framed
Why is he at the
Pikachu?
crime scene?
It was Brad all along! Anyone named Brad is a bad egg. Was Brad examining that Slowpoke statue? There aren't any other police officers around though. Why only Brad? I'd better take a look myself. He could have planted evidence.
Yep.
Is this why they think it's Pikachu? Because there's a bit of electricity around those rocks?
Yep.
Snubble! I do like Snubble.
Alright.
So this is the scene of the crime. Maybe I can learn something by examining any traces the culprit left behind. Now where should I look first? Snubble! Sorry, I just I like saying it. Wow, the Slowpoke statue has been messed up. Huge chunk out of its back. Slowpoke statue has been broken. This must be what Brad meant by property damage. The statue's got scorch marks on it. I mean, electricity can burn though, so... But it could also mean a fire Pokemon. That's it from the statue. Let's have a look at the electrified rocks. How can rocks stay electrified? That's weird. These are fragments of the Slowpoke statue on the ground. The statue must have been broken by Pokemon's move. Maybe I should pick one up for a better look. Ow! My hand's gone numb. These fragments must be charged with electricity. How does stone become charged with electricity? I'm not a scientist. I don't know the answer to that, but that doesn't make sense to me. The grass has been scorched. It must have been caused by a Pokemon that generates a lot of heat. Okay. Who are you, boy? Can't investigate the boy. I think that's it, isn't it? Is there anything down here? No, no, no. I think that is all, chat. I think there's still more to see. What? Is there? I don't see where. Quite frankly. Is it back on the statue, maybe? Oh, the water. Right, okay. Right. What's up with this water? I guess it must have been spilled out the fountain. Okay.
Alright.
Chris, I was super addicted to playing Detective Pikachu on the 3DS. I cannot wait to get the game on the Switch. It's great! As I mentioned earlier, it feels like playing Scooby-Doo, which I'm here for because it takes me back to my childhood. I think I've seen about everything there is to see. Let's think. Investigate crime scene at the Fountain Plaza to narrow down the list of Pokemon that could have been involved. What Pokemon was involved in the crime? I think it's safe to assume this incident was caused by a Pokemon. Looking at the evidence, it may be possible to figure out who the culprit is. Let's have a look. So, an electric type Pokemon, maybe the statue fragments are charged with electricity because an electric type Pokemon was involved. Maybe the grass is scorched because a fire type Pokemon was involved. Maybe the statue is broken because a powerful fighting type Pokemon was involved. Maybe the puddle of water at the scene is evidence that a water type Pokemon was involved. I don't think so. I think whatever it splashed out of the fountain. It's neither of these two. There's charged electricity, but there's also scorch marks, so maybe both of these are correct? I mean, we've seen the electricity. It doesn't necessarily mean it's Pikachu, though, because there's other electric types. I don't know why they immediately thought it was Pikachu. Also, can I just point out that the artwork on this selection is great, because it's like Pikachu's tail on the left bit there. That's like Pikachu's tail shape, which is just cool. I'm gonna pick electric.
Okay.
The statue fragments are charged with electricity, so I think it was broken with an electric type move. But Pikachu can't use any electric-type moves, so this crime must have been committed by another Pokemon. It'll be tough to prove Pikachu can't use any moves, though. That is true. He is a Pokemon, after all. No one else knows about his difficulties. Defending my internet isn't the best, no, but PS5s take a while to install anyway. See, you know, well, considering how much I pay for my internet's pretty decent. Like, it's not too bad deleting off large games and then reinstalling them at a later time. What? I wonder if Detective Pikachu on the Switch is a remake or a remaster version of a 3DS version. You mean an unreleased 3DS version but remastered? I mean, some people have commented that the graphics aren't great, but I don't see a particular problem with them. I don't think they're bad enough to say that it's a 3DS game remastered personally. I just think they probably didn't put as much time into it as perhaps they should have done. But to be honest, I haven't had an issue with the graphics so far in the game. An electric-type Pokemon was involved in the crime. Where did Pikachu go last night? If I figure that out, I might be able to provide him with an alibi. I should go where Pikachu most likely was and hear what the other people have to say. Right, okay, let's check alibis then. After we got back from the ruins yesterday, Pikachu went out on his own. And knowing him, Pikachu might have gone to Hi Hat Cafe. I better go check in with Pablo. Probably about right. So what's going on with you? You're looking cute today, Maractus. Shake your arms with a whole lot of energy. That's adorable. Do we think this Pokemon's cute? I'd guess it kind of is, actually. It's not the cutest, but it is kind of cute. Is Detective Pikachu on the Switch remake or remastered version? As far as I know, this is a game built from the ground up for the Switch specifically. And this is the second game in the series. The food and drinks here are all fantastic. This place really is the best.
Excuse me?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? What do you want to know? About Pikachu.
Excuse me?
Did you see a Pikachu last night? A Pikachu? No, I didn't see one last night, but I did see one just a few minutes ago. I went to the police station to pick up something I'd lost and I saw a Pikachu there. This is the thing! You know, there's not just one Pikachu in the world. Really? How did it look? He seemed to be sleeping. An officer was carrying him into the station. Okay. Sleeping? How could he just doze off with all that's been going on? Is something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. It could be our Pikachu because the little block on his back might have put him to sleep.
Excuse me?
Have you heard about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Oh yeah, I hear it was kind of wild. I haven't been to see it myself at the plaza though. It's been wrecked, mate. Absolutely wrecked.
Hey.
Hey, welcome! I see Pikachu's not with you today. We were actually on our way here this morning, but the police stopped us out front and arrested Pikachu. Wait, Pikachu was arrested? We're talking about your Pikachu, right? You know, now that you mention it, I did hear a commotion outside earlier. That must have been it. Did Pikachu do something bad? The police saying that Pikachu's the one who damaged the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza. But there's no way Pikachu could have done it. I mean, he can't even use any moves. Yeah, no way you can deal that sort of damage without using moves. And besides, the statue got busted up last night, right? Pikachu was here at the cafe last night. Really? Please tell me more.
Excuse me?
Pikachu's got an alibi. Please tell me more about when Pikachu came here last night. Oh, it was the same as always. I gave him his usual, a cup of freshly brewed black coffee. He sure seemed to enjoy it. About what time last night was that? I'm sorry, I don't remember. I guess we can't establish an alibi then. Does this place not have security cameras? In a coffee shop? Who needs security cameras in a coffee shop? Listen, crime can happen anywhere. But he was still here when the evening news was playing on TV. If only I could remember the time the show came on. Sorry, I can't be of more help. Oh, please don't apologise, Pablo. You've been a huge help.
Excuse me.
So you already knew about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Yeah, I couldn't believe my ears when I heard about it this morning. Such a shame. It must have been a really strong Pokemon if it could damage that Slowpoke statue. That thing looks solid. It was pretty thick. Release him, he is innocent! Exactly. Release Pikachu now! I really doubt your Pikachu could deal that kind of damage. You can say that again, much as he'd hate to hear it. Especially without his moves. He can't, like, what's he gonna do? Punch it with his tiny little Pika hands? Oh, I feel bad. I'm insulting Pikachu's tiny little hands. Pardon me then. Jokes aside, I doubt that incident went unnoticed. Some of the customers here may be able to tell you something about it. Go ahead and ask around. Good idea. Thanks, Pablo. Right. Do you know anything, sir?
Excuse me.
May I ask you a few questions? Depends who's asking. I'm trying to eat here, you know. Where's the food? I don't see any food. I just see a brew. I don't mean to inconvenience you, sir. I'm actually investigating the incident at the Fountain Plaza. Ah, you must be that detective kid. In that case, I'd be happy to help.
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu yesterday? I did indeed, last night at Fountain Plaza. At Fountain Plaza? Please tell me more about that. By the time I saw the Pikachu, the Slowpoke statue had already been damaged. I only saw Pikachu from behind as it was leaving, but there was no mistaking that yellow back. Yellow back. Is that the only feature you can describe? Because I'm sure there are other Pokemon with yellow backs. The Pikachu just wandered off somewhere afterward. I see. About the Slowpoke statue.
Excuse me.
Have you heard about what happened to the Slowpoke statue? Heard about it? I saw it with my own eyes, shattered. Such an awful thing to do, breaking a statue like that. You're investigating the incident, right? I hope you catch whoever did it. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can. Oh, it's afternoon already. Maybe I can visit Pikachu now. Time to head over to the police station. I want to check out this TV. Look at what's on TV. They're advertising tomato juice. There's a telephone. It's like, call in now. Tomato juice on sale and Pokemon cereal. I think that's cereal. What Pokemon is that? I don't think that is a Pokemon. I think that was a little boy on the box. What was everyone's favourite cereal when they were a kid? Frosties? Because they're great! Frosties, Rice Krispies, and also Cocoa Pops. But I actually preferred the cheap, like, own-brand Cocoa Pops compared to the official Cocoa Pops, because I feel like the official Cocoa Pops, the chocolate isn't very nice. To me, it tastes super artificial. So I actually preferred, like, the own-brand supermarket Cocoa Pops to the proper branded ones. Maybe I should have talked to that officer of the law. I see Pikachu now. Oh, Tim, your request has been approved by the inspector. You are now allowed to visit Pikachu. Cheers. But before that, Tim, let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visits are allowed in the afternoons. You can visit your partner a maximum of twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Are you ready to visit your partner? Yes. Cookie Crisps and Cocoa Pops. I don't think I tried Cookie Crisps cereal. Follow me. I'm not keen on shredded wheat either. To be fair, I've not tried it in years. I might like it now. I finally get to see Pikachu. I wonder how he's holding up. Apologies for the wait. Here's Pikachu to see you. Oh, so this is the visitation room. Reunited.
Tim!
Pika!
Pikachu!
Pika-Pee!
Thank goodness. You really had me worried.
Hey, keep your voice down. Don't call attention to us.
Oh, right.
Cocoa Pops are my favourite. I still eat them as well. I don't tend to have Cocoa Pops anymore. I have Special K, you know, because they've got a boost of iron in them. So that's my go-to cereal every single morning is Special K with some grapes, and then I have a banana, usually. That's usually my breakfast. Are you alright, Pikachu? This all happened so suddenly. I've been really worried. I don't blame you. Just think a great detective like me being accused of a crime. The Pokemon Protection Bureau thinks you broke the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza. I took a look around the scene myself. The statue fragments I found were electrified. That means the culprit is a Pokemon that can use electric-type moves. Hey, wait a minute. I can't use any moves. Don't worry, I know. You couldn't be the culprit. But I can't tell the PPB anything you've said. They'll never believe me. Yeah, if you tell them Pikachu says he's innocent, they're just going to look at you funny. And then Tim will get locked up. I want you to tell me everything you know, Pikachu. I'm going to prove your innocence. I knew I could depend on you. Sure, ask away. About what you were doing last night. I feel bad interrogating Pikachu. We know he's innocent. Can you tell me what you were doing last night? After we split up, I headed to the Hi-Hat Cafe. I wanted to sit and think over what happened last night and how all the cases we've handled so far might be connected. For that, I needed coffee. I stopped by the plaza on my way to the cafe, but at that point, the Slowpoke statue was unharmed. Alright, so Pikachu saw it unharmed. Were there any other Pokemon around at the time? Maybe ones that could use electric-type moves? No, I didn't see any. The culprit must have arrived after I left. I see. Well, how about after you got to the cafe? Anything strange happened then? Now that you mention it, while I was relaxing in the cafe, I remember hearing a loud clap of thunder or something outside. Oh, so it happened while Pikachu was in the cafe? Thunder? Huh? That might have been the sound of the electric-type move that damaged the statue. About what time did you hear the sound? I don't remember the exact time, but I know that the evening news was on when I heard the noise. What time does the news start? Thanks, Pikachu. I'm sure this information will come in handy. What have you been up to since the arrest? I fell asleep in the car. By the time I woke up, I was in the detainment room. He was put to sleep. He didn't fall asleep. I bet you that's when the cube was placed on him. You fell asleep in the car? Was it especially comfortable or something? No more than any other car, I suppose. Not sure why I zonked out. That's not the only strange thing that's happened, though. There've been times in the station where I've just lost my memory. How come Pikachu hasn't noticed the boxes on all the other Pokemon yet? I mean, they're not exactly hidden or anything. They're in plain sight. Wait, what? One moment I'll be in the detainment room, the next I'll be on the roof with no idea how I got there. I heard an announcement that it was time to exercise, but I don't remember walking there myself. So when and where does Detective Pikachu take place? It's taking place in Rhyme City, which is the same setting as the first game. I don't know how long after the first game though, because at the beginning they were receiving an award for their cases solved. And it listed quite a few cases in the game that I don't remember us solving in the first game. So I think some time has passed, but I don't know exactly how much time has passed. Okay, so let's just repeat this. I heard an announcement that it was time to exercise, but I don't remember walking there myself. It almost sounds like something using hypnosis. I haven't seen any Pokemon here that can use a move like that, though. It's the cube! The power of the cube! The situation in the station. I got a bad feeling about this station. The whole place seems off. All the other Pokemon here keep giving me a hard time. I think I drew too much attention. One even knocked me out with a move earlier. What? Are you okay? You're not injured, are you? No, nothing serious, but boy does it still sting. It was a pretty strong attack. Well, I'm glad you're alright, but try to stay out of trouble, okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be more careful next time. I hope you and the others can learn to get along. How about the Pokemon that are being held with you? I've met 5 others. All of them have a weird gizmo stuck on their backs. There we go. I was gonna say, how is he not noticed yet? Come to think of it, it's probably a tag or something the PPB are using to keep track of us. If that's true, then they may also be able to use it to track you. No grand escape plans, okay? Me? Escape? I'd never. I'm gonna get out of here the right way by proving my innocence. Fair enough. Plus, it wouldn't look bad if a detective busted out of jail, would it? Based on what you've told me so far, I think I can pin down where you were when the crime took place. Oh, really? Yeah, just let me look back over my case notes.
Let's think.
Begin deducing. Let's go. What was Pikachu doing when the incident occurred? Deduce where Pikachu most likely was at the time the interview, then interview the people there. Where was Pikachu when the crime took place? I should be able to deduce that based on what I heard at the cafe and from Pikachu himself. Pikachu was in the cafe, heard a sound of thunder. A witness also saw him in Hi-Hat Cafe at the precise moment. Easy.
Okay.
Pikachu said he heard the sound of the thunder outside the cafe during the evening news, and Pablo said Pikachu was inside the cafe when the news was on. That proves Pikachu was not at the scene of the crime when it occurred. He was at the Hi-Hat Cafe. So, we could do with getting Pablo to come in and testify and tell the police, give his account of things. Where did the other Pikachu go? It seems possible that there could be another Pikachu. Investigate the area around Fountain Plaza. I know this goes without saying, Tim, but I'm innocent. You gotta find out who really did this. Is it another Pikachu? Or is it just another Pokemon that has a yellow back? That's something we were told, and obviously uses electric. Hang in there, Pikachu. I'm gonna find the Pokemon that did this. Thanks, Tim. I'm counting on you. Just be careful while you investigate. Don't forget you're tracking down a Pokemon that can use powerful electric-type moves. Don't worry, Pikachu. I'll try not to get knocked out like you did. That's a low blow, Tim! Oh my god! Mean! Absolute savagery from Tim right now. You had to bring that up, didn't you? Ah well, as long as you understand. Chief Butler said he has proof that you committed the crime, Pikachu. So maybe there's another Pikachu here in Rhyme City. Another Pikachu besides me? I think it's a little early to make that conclusion, but I'll admit it's possible. I'll keep investigating what I can here in the station. There are a few other things nagging at me too. Okay, I'll keep questioning people in the city.
You'll get out soon.
Oh no! Damn it. Missed it!
We're not done yet.
What's wrong, Pikachu?
Made to be compliant.
My body's moving on its own.
Huh? That light.
I don't agree with this. Is cruel. This is like, I don't agree with it. Tim, we're on the same team, exactly. Pikachu's sad behind bars, and you're like, yeah, well, at least I didn't get knocked out. Wah, wah, wah. Maybe Tim's just trying to, you know, cheer Pikachu up with a bit of joshing around. Pikachu was acting really strange just now. Maybe that's what he meant when he was talking about losing his memory. I'm curious about that cube-shaped device on his back too. It's just about time to meet Inspector Holiday. I'll run all my questions by him. It's time to go on a holiday! Leave the police station. I think he's outside. Pokemon cruelty! Utter savagery.
Tim!
There you are, Tim, just as we agreed. Inspector Holiday. Sorry to drag you out like this. I know it must be a rough time for you. Now, I'd love to start out our chat right away, but this might not be the best place to do it. No, not right outside the police station. Let's talk over there.
Excuse me?
Thanks so much for arranging my visit with Pikachu, Inspector. That was the least I could do. I take it you were able to see him. Yeah, thanks to you, but you don't look too happy, Tim. Oh, I'm happy that I got to see him alright, but I feel like there's even more to worry about now. Did something happen? Before we get into that, Inspector, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course I don't mind. Go right ahead. About Pikachu's detainment. Did you know that Pikachu is going to be detained, Inspector? No, I was as surprised as you are. Apparently, Mayor Myers wants the PPB to detain more Pokemon, so Chief Butler's been detaining any Pokemon he thinks may be a problem. Even if they haven't committed a crime? To be fair, the evidence he presents always makes for an open and shut case, so detaining the Pokemon isn't without justification, but what? Is there something that bothers you? His aggressive approach is concerning. He's got the PPB rounding up Pokemon left and right, and they're not even gathering testimonies from residents. He won't even allow it. What? That's BS. That's what happened with Pikachu as well. Not that the PPB should give anyone special treatment, but even so. It makes me wonder if this is really the way they should be approaching this. No, they should be gathering testimonies, because much like this case here, just because electricity was used and someone saw a yellow Pokemon, they didn't specifically say they saw a Pikachu. You know, there's a lot of Pokemon out there that also can use electric. I'm angry! This is so unfair. Free Pikachu! We need to start a Facebook page chat about Chief Butler. Can you tell me more about Butler? I saw you together this afternoon. Do you two usually work together? Lately, yes, but it's not like we're shoulder to shoulder at every moment. Though, if I'm being honest, it does feel like he's got his eye on me. What do you mean by that? On the one hand, my job as a police inspector requires me to cooperate with the Pokemon Protection Bureau, but on the other, I don't agree with Butler's methods. I've said as much to Butler, but he just dismisses me and carries on unchanged. This has happened several times, and I fear it's made Chief Butler a bit wary of me. Wary enough to keep an eye on me and make sure I don't do anything unnecessary? Wow, sounds like things have been rough for you too, Inspector. Oh, that's uncomfortable. About the cube-shaped device. When I met with Pikachu, I noticed a cube-shaped device of some kind on his back. Do you know what that thing is? Those devices are attached to all Pokemon that have been detained. I've been told they're some sort of management tag for keeping track of the detained Pokemon. But that's all I know, unfortunately. What? Even you don't fully know what the devices are for? The PPB has a lot of secrets and they don't share them with anyone, not even the police. But that means it could be misused. Defender, if someone took away my Pokemon, I'd be like, you lock up my Pokemon, you lock up me too. I feel that. I definitely feel that. Our security is watertight too, so it's hard for me to investigate them independently. So even you can't find out more, huh? My question is this. Are the PPB supplied with the cubes for detaining Pokemon? Because I do still think that science guy, I forget his name, is the one behind the controlling cubes, but I don't know whether the PPB are also villains in this, or if they are just using this technology to help them function, you know what I mean? So, like, just because we've seen the cubes in the PPB doesn't mean they're corrupt. But then again, I am suspicious of the mayor, so I do feel like they probably are corrupt. Listen, I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. Unlike the PPB unfairly throwing Pikachu in the slammer. I'm trying to be the better person. About the Beedrill attack. Do you know anything about all the commotion last night, Inspector? You're talking about those Beedrill going berserk, right? That's under the PBB's jurisdiction. The police haven't been given any information about it. Interesting. We may cooperate with the PPB, but we're largely kept in the dark about their operations and plans. Well, thanks. If anyone knew something, I thought it'd be you. I wish I could be of more help. Oh no, not at all. I understand the situation a bit better now, thanks to you.
So that's the situation. This is quite the place for a conversation, gentlemen.
Oh, are we not allowed to talk? Is talking a crime? It's talking a crime, sir. You know what is a crime? That shirt not fitting you. Looks like you're about to explode out of it with your chest. Well, if it isn't the young detective, what a surprise. Evening, Chief Butler. Can I help you with something, Chief? No, I just happened to be passing by. Ah, I bet you were passing by. You totally weren't spying somewhere nearby in a cop car or something. Well, actually, he's the PPB, so he wouldn't be in a cop car. They probably don't even have the budget for cars. He's probably on a tricycle. I'd love to see Will Butler on a tricycle now. That would be amazing. But how would it balance? Anyway, distracted now. But while I'm here, Inspector Holliday, I hope you're not making rash decisions without consulting me first. Wouldn't dream of it. Glad to hear it. After all, it's vital that the Bureau and the police both follow proper procedure. In any case, I'll excuse myself. I find it hard to believe he just happened to be passing by at this exact moment. We should have just invited Holiday back to our house. That would have been a more private place to talk. This is what I mean when I say he's got his eye on me. You be careful out here, Tim. Or Holiday could have invited us to his house. Because, you know, we've got mum and sister at home. So maybe that would have been even more private, actually. Nothing good will come out of it if Chief Butler sets his sights on you. So that's what you've been trying to tell me. I'm worried about you and Pikachu, kid. Unfortunately, I can't do much to openly help you in my current situation, though. But I know you'll figure out how to prove Pikachu's innocence. I believe in you. Thank you, Inspector. Well, I'll see you later, Tim. A lot to mull over there, chat. A lot to mull over. The cube-shaped device on Pikachu's back is supposedly a management tag. Ask around the city to try and get more information about these devices. Pikachu also started acting weird when the cube-shaped device started to glow. I was told it's just a tag for management purposes, but I'm not sure about that. The witness statements I heard about Pikachu raised some questions as well. Maybe I'll learn something if I ask around about the other Pokemon that were detained. That said, there aren't many people out and about at this time of day. Oh, there might still be customers at the High Hat Cafe though. I'll head over there now. Yes. The cafe will have answers. Oh, hello, cutie. Gossifleur! It's a Gossifleur. What a pretty voice. Oh, look at it just jumping and being all happy. So cute. Cute little flower Pokemon. Oh, there's another one! They're everywhere! Is this Gossifleur a little angry? What? Why is it mad? Why is it mad? Are there more around? I just want to see, because that would be... Oh, there are? There's another one? What is going on? The city is being overtaken by Gossifleur. Oh good, I knew there'd still be customers here. Oh, they're performing, chat! I should ask around to see if anyone can tell me more about the Pokemon being detained. Oh my god, yes! Look at this! They're hopping around on the piano! Politoed is singing, Poliwags are dancing. Oh my god, this is the place to be. I'd be coming here in my evenings. This is ace.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, may I ask you some questions? Sure, what do you want? Sorry to disturb the epic show that you're witnessing, I understand. But we do have to clear Pikachu's name.
Excuse me.
Have you ever seen a Pikachu around this city? If you're asking about Detective Pikachu, I've seen him on the news a few times. I'm looking for a regular Pikachu, not the detective. And I'm afraid I can't help you, sorry. No need to apologise, I appreciate your time though. When the Pokemon were detained. Have you witnessed any Pokemon being detained? Yes, I saw a group of Pokemon, 3 I believe, getting rounded up and taken away. Did you happen to see some kind of cube-shaped device as well? I did, now that you mention it, one of the police officers attached some to the Pokemon's backs. Was it a police officer or was it PPB? Because there is a difference. Pokemon resisted at first, but they calmed down once the devices were on them. It was strange how they all went quiet so suddenly. Once again, enforced obedience. That does sound kind of unnatural. I wonder what those devices are. Did you come to this cafe? Do you come to this cafe often? I saw it showed on TV a little while ago, so I came to check it out. This is my first time here, but it really is a nice place, isn't it? The coffee's great and the Ludicolo is so cute. I'm pretty sure I'll be back. I'm straight. Yeah, news coverage, getting more customers into the cafe. This is the place. Another amazing performance from Politoad's band.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, may I ask you some questions? What can I do for you?
Excuse me.
Have you seen any Pikachu around the city other than Detective Pikachu? Oh well, I see Detective Pikachu right here in this cafe all the time. As for other Pikachu, no, I can't think of any. Got it, thanks.
Excuse me?
Have you witnessed any Pokemon being detained? Yeah, I have. I saw a police officer taking a Impidimp away. Did you happen to see some kind of cube-shaped device as well? Oh yeah, definitely. The police officer got one out. The Impidimp looked really happy, practically snatched the thing right out of the officer's hands. It was so excited. Bobby didn't know any better, didn't know what it was. It was, must have been a pretty carefree Impidimp then. We should ask what the police officer looks like. Was it Limehead? Was it Bradley? About High Half Cafe. Do you come to this cafe often? Yeah, you can't beat the food and the music here. Politoad's band is great, don't you think? They can do everything. Rock, jazz, ballads, you name it. They've got amazing range. Does Pikachu actually talk? He doesn't. He talks to Tim. So Pikachu, to everybody else, it'll be Pika, Pikachu, Choo, Pika, you know, the usual Pokemon speak. But to Tim, Tim can understand him. So what we see on the screen when Pikachu talks is because Tim can understand him. So, but no one else can understand Pikachu. He isn't Meowth. He isn't Meowth from Team Rocket. It's only Tim that can understand Pikachu.
Excuse me?
May I ask you a few questions? What do you want? I'm trying to enjoy the show. I'm investigating last night's incident and was hoping you could answer a few questions for me. Okay, I suppose I can help you with that.
Excuse me?
Have you ever seen a Pikachu around the city? If you mean the famous Detective Pikachu, then yes, I have. But have you seen any other Pikachu? No, I haven't. Okay, thanks anyway. Maybe there really is only one Pikachu in the city. When were the Pokemon detained?
Excuse me?
Have you witnessed any Pokemon being detained? Yeah, I saw a Pangoro being taken into custody. At first I was scared of Pangoro because of its size, but it turned out to be surprisingly cute. While it was walking with the police officer, Pangoro was waving its hands like it was dancing. Wait, dancing? Yeah, it flapped its hands around for a little while just like it was dancing. Why would it do that? That's odd. How would Pangoro do that? I really couldn't tell you. Fair enough, that's a strange story though. That is weird. Because once the cube is put on, they just act like, you know, almost like the sleepwalking zombies. So why would it start dancing? Unless the cube was a bit... Wait, maybe it was malfunctioning or something. Do you come to this cafe often? Yes, I love the coffee here. Pablo really knows his stuff. When I brew my own coffee, it never tastes as good as his does.
Let's think.
Pablo is a genius with the beans!
Hey.
I want to try his coffee now. Tim, you're back, but Pikachu still hasn't been released. Not yet, no. But I know he's innocent. If the culprit was a Pikachu, it must have been a different one. Are you aware of any other Pikachus in the city? Not off the top of my head, no. I thought as much. Sorry I can't be of more help. Nah, it's okay. Just talking about this with you is really helping me out. Speaking of which, there are a few other things I'd like to ask. Sure, what's on your mind? Detained Pokemon! Have you seen the police detain any Pokemon? Nah, I spend most of the time here in the cafe. But my customers might have seen something though. Thanks, I'll ask them. Good luck, Tim. Looks like you're pretty busy at night in the cafe. Yeah, and I'm very thankful for that. You know, there are some Pokemon singing on stage in the back. They usually play rock, but it sounds like tonight they're doing ballads. I'm sure your investigation is keeping you busy, but if you got some spare time, feel free to hang out and hear them perform. I didn't know there were Pokemon like that here in Rhyme City. They're all friends of Ludicolo. I'm glad that so many Pokemon enjoy my humble little cafe.
Let's think.
Chris, if only Ash has the ability to understand what Pokemon is saying besides Meowth, then the anime will be extremely awesome and amazing. I think we have seen evidence in the show. I mean, it's not the same as hearing what they're actually saying in English, but I think if a character is really close to their Pokemon, they understand their Pokemon's personality and characteristics, so they can understand what their Pokemon is trying to say in some cases. So, you know, I think sometimes you can have different characters that understand their Pokemon.
Oh,
News is on. Sounds like more and more Pokemon have been causing problems, and the police have been detaining a lot of Pokemon. Pikachu's definitely not the only one. But there's nothing in the news about Pikachu's detainment. Well, that's because there isn't solid, you know, he's not been labelled guilty as of yet, so really there shouldn't be anything in the news right now. In my opinion. Can't leave the cafe yet, I'm not done. Once I've interviewed everyone I can leave, my next step is to make sure some deductions. Can't speak to this guy though. Oh, start deducing. Cube-shaped device on Pikachu's back is supposedly a management tag. Ask around the city to try and get more information about the device. Did anything strange happen when the Pokemon were detained? Yes. It was the dancing. I should try to think of something that fits what I saw during my visit with Pikachu. A witness said one of the Pokemon being detained looked like it was dancing. Perhaps the device was making it dance. A witness said one of the Pokemon being detained looked happy, perhaps because it was playing with a new toy. Apparently some Pokemon that were resisting detainment suddenly calmed down. Maybe the cubes control the Pokemon. I'd probably say that's the one to pick though. The dancing did seem odd and out of place, and that is what we've seen ourselves. So I'm going to go controlling Pokemon option.
okay.
Maybe the Pokemon Protection Bureau uses them for stuff like detaining rampaging Pokemon. But if that's the case, is Pikachu okay? I hope it doesn't have any negative effects. Maybe he'll start dancing himself. He'll start doing a little dance in the cell. It's getting late. I guess I'll continue my investigation tomorrow. You've had a long day, Tim. Both you and the police have been burning the midnight oil lately. I'm impressed. Oh, were the police here? Yeah, I saw Brad for a moment. Bradley. He said he was going to the Fountain Plaza. Oh, really? Maybe I'll talk to Brad before I go home. Oh, Bradley, what are you up to, you snake? Capture cards. You need to do your research. Different capture cards, standalone devices, or devices that go in your PC, coupled with OBS Studio for live streaming or recording. You need to look into that. That is how you capture gameplay from consoles. For content creation. What are you doing here so late, Bradley? Why, hello there, great detective. I've finished... I like how it's like, great detective. I finished my work for today, actually. You mean planting evidence, Bradley? I just thought I'd unwind a bit by gazing at the fountain before heading home. Shame someone went and broke the statue, though. With all due respect, Brad, Pikachu didn't do this. Is that so? And what are you doing out here at this hour? I'm trying to figure out what really happened in this case, to find the real culprit. Well, good luck with that. Brad, wait please, you came here this afternoon too, didn't you? So you saw me? Do you actually know? Manic. What is it, Brad? Nothing. I think I'll be going home now. After all, tomorrow's bound to be another busy day. So many Pokemon to detain, so little time. You better get home soon too. A kid like you shouldn't be out past his bedtime. I almost feel like he was a bit concerned then for a second, but I don't know if he was concerned for himself, or perhaps he's not as bad as he makes out. I don't know. I'm confused. Bradley's making me confused. Bradley is Brad-boozling me instead of bamboozling me. I'm getting Brad-boozled, if that's a thing. YukiaFatalis, I'll call it a day here. The sleepiness is hitting me, so I'll catch up on the VOD later. Free Pikachu and prove his innocence. I will, damn it! I will channel you when we are deducing this case, Yuji. Have a good sleep. Have fun, see you and everyone tomorrow. Take it easy, enjoy the VOD. Brad looked like he was about to say something but changed his mind, and he seemed to be deep in thought about something which isn't like him at all. It does make me curious, but it doesn't change what I have to do. I just need to keep investigating the case, but as much as I'd like to keep examining the scene, if Fountain Plaza's gotten so dark that I doubt I'll find any new evidence. I'll call it a day and start up again tomorrow. That's when I'll track down the real culprit and solve the case. Yeah. Plus we can come back to it with fresh eyes, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, after a good night's sleep.
Well...
It's morning already. This shore isn't the most comfortable place I've ever slept, so we switched to Pikachu again now. But I guess complaining's not going to get me out of here any quicker. Tim's working hard to prove my innocence. I need to do what I can from the inside. Just watch, Tim. This great detective's going to find some even greater evidence. Look at all the food contraband under the bed. Quite the stash going on.
Say.
Rough first day, huh? That's what you get for talking back to Luxray. I wasn't expecting him to be so strong. If you know what's good for you, you'll keep that big mouth of yours shut. Do you remember meeting before? Not here, somewhere else, a long time ago? No, pretty sure I don't know any Pangoro. Really? Sorry, I must be thinking of someone else. It's really dim and humid down here. By the way, I know we're in the police station, but which floor? We're in the basement. All the Pokemon are locked up down here. How many floors does the station have? I don't know, but I do know that there are humans on the floor above us. Figures. Is there any way to get out of this room? The list of things I want to investigate is getting longer by the minute. You still want to make waves even after what happened yesterday? If a little zap could scare me off, I never would have become the great detective standing before you now. You're a funny guy. Well, whatever you're planning, you ought to talk to Luxray about it first. He's been here longer than I have, so he knows more about the place. Do we want to talk to Luxray after he zapped Pikachu and knocked him out? Wow, just the guy I wanted to talk to. Not. You gotta chicken out. Don't make me laugh. Just you watch. I'll have him convinced in 2 shakes of my tail. That's the spirit. Good luck, little Pikachu. Oh man, really? Really? Oh, there's a... If we were given a boost, we could fit through that. If you were kind enough to give us a boost, we could fit through that. Totally. 100%. Hey, I want to talk to Luxray. How can I make that happen? You think Luxray wants to talk to the likes of you? Forget about it. Not gonna happen. I thought you might say that. What say we settle this with a contest, Sableye? A contest? Yeah, but no fighting. We're in a police station after all. That'd be a battle of wits between you and me. If you win, then I'll keep quiet, just like you want, but if I win... Bold words for a newbie. Okay, you're on. I'm gonna hide 3 jewels around the bed. All you gotta do is look for them. Find all 3 and I'll let you talk to Luxray. Are you sure that's how you want to play this? I'm a detective, you know. Finding things is my whole shtick. And hiding things is mine. You could serve out a life sentence and still never find them. Now turn away and close your eyes. There's only so many places you can hide them in a cell, Sableye. You can open them again. Now find those jewels if you can. Did you find the jewels? Give me a sec, I'm still looking. Sure, stall all you want, but I bet you give up before you find them all. You'd like that, wouldn't you? But I'll show you what this great detective can do.
Hey.
Okay, now to search for the jewels. There should be 3 in all. It's detecting time. 3 jewels. I actually don't see anything. Oh, I think there's something shiny in the box. A toy box. There sure is a lot of stuff inside. I'll try to get a look at it from a different angle. Nice. There we go. There's one. Yeah, there's one. And then I thought I saw something sparkling in... Yes, the bowl. Found ya. And then... over here somewhere? These plush toys are shaped like berries. I hope nobody mistakenly tries to eat them. I thought it was real food! It's just toys. Soft toys. Okay, where else can we look though? Oh, found it.
Huh?
He hid a jewel there. Kind of feels like he's making fun of me.
Okay.
Looks like there's nothing more to see here. That's because that was like, I think he was trying to do a bit of a trick there, because that is not very well hidden, but it's kind of in, it's almost in plain sight, so you might not necessarily think to look there. I think he was trying to trick us really with that. I do believe that's the case. Trying to be sneaky, Sableye, but we were too smart for you. Did you find the jewels? You bet I did, every last one. What do you think of that? What? I never thought you'd find all of them. Now you're gonna keep your promise and tell Luxray I want to talk to him, right? I probably don't even have to tell him. This is Luxray we're talking about. He can see through walls, you know. He's probably watching our room as we speak. See through walls? Bet that comes in handy. All I need now is a way to reach Luxray's room. You could just talk to him on the roof. Nah, I don't have time to wait for that. There's got to be another way. The vent! That looks like a duct. Do you think I could get into another room from it? The problem is getting up there. I can't just climb up with the executor. You're hopeless. I would not have noticed the gem on the bed. Yeah, I mean, like, as I say, it was one of those things where it's in plain sight. Normally I overcomplicate puzzles, so I'm surprised I noticed it.
What are you?
He's gonna push him through the vent! I don't think you need to juggle with him, that's mean! Is he just oh my god, he's yeeting him through! Pikachu got lobbed. Absolutely shocked. Oh my god, Pikachu is getting so abused in this game. I almost feel sorry for him. Almost. Alright, let's talk to the other Pokemon before Luxray first. You're the weak little newbie from yesterday. What'd you come here for? You act so high and mighty, but I bet you're not really that strong. Stronger than you, at least. Some more newbies got brought to the other rooms today, but I bet none of them are as weak as you. There are more rooms? I wonder what's in them. Luxray has been waiting for you. Are you Luxray's main squeeze? I feel like you're Luxray's main squeeze. So you've come, Pikachu. Hi, Luxray. Thanks for that electrifying introduction yesterday. You talk too much, and yet perhaps you're not all talk. I saw what you did with Sableye. It looks like you do have a brain in your head at least. I see you finally recognize what I'm capable of. Well, didn't you have something to discuss with me? Yeah, something fishy's going on in this station and it stinks. I want to solve this mystery and prove my innocence. You think you can do that? I don't think I can. I know I can, at least. If I have my partner, all of you working with me as well. I like Pangoro even more now? What for you two, Pikachu? He's earned more respect. Is that so? Then why not? Wow, you didn't take much convincing. I feel like I got all worked up for nothing. I had my own motives. I merely thought that working together may help me achieve my goals, that's all. Then why weren't you friendlier to begin with? If I invited every newcomer to join my cause, I would soon find myself burdened by incompetence. Yeah, that's fair. Also, he's got to keep up the prison cred, hasn't he, really? So you were testing me, huh? I'm not sure you and I are going to get along too well. So what do you plan to do now? First, I need some information. What can you tell me? More newcomers arrived today. There are 2 more detainment rooms apart from ours. It appears they were put in there. Some newly detained Pokemon? The plot thickens. It does indeed. Wait, Pikachu, enough talk for now. The human is coming this way. Go back to your room at once. Sure, thanks for the morning, Luxray. That vision of yours is really something else. This is no time for idle banter. Hurry. Okay, see you later then. How are we getting back? Who's gonna throw him through the vent this time?
Someone's coming.
Looks like you're behaving. Isn't that Butler? Why would the chief come down here himself? I heard there was a bit of a tussle yesterday, but it looks like Pikachu's not injured. Were you worried about me? Ah, shucks. Ugh, what a hassle. Huh? Ugh, I'm sick of this. What's going on? It's like he suddenly flipped a personality switch. Why do I have to go out my way to personally check on him? What a waste of time, it's just one measly Pikachu. Hey, watch what you're saying about me. Oh, shut up, Pika Pika, all you want. No one's coming to rescue you. Read my lips, you're never getting out of here. This is interesting, because he doesn't know Pikachu can tell us that he's a completely different person when he's not around Tim and other detectives. What was that all about? He was like a totally different person from the guy we met before. There's mysteries just keep piling up in this place. But at least he's gone now. Time to get back to the investigation. I'll go visit the new Pokemon that just got brought in today. Looks like said there are 2 other detainment rooms. I wonder what's going on there. I ought to go through the ducts and check.
All right, Pangoro. Go slow, okay?
Aim for a speed record. Got it. I actually wanted to see him get thrown back in a second time. Is that mean? Nah, it's fine.
A perfect 10-point landing.
That was close, but I managed to get out. Okay, made it to another room. One that isn't mine or Luxray's. I should go talk to the new Pokemon I heard were brought here. Right, before we do that, I think now would be a good time for me to BRB, refill my drink and what have you, so I'll be like, 2 minutes chat, stream isn't ending, don't worry, BRB. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't done so, it does really help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Maybe consider checking out all the links in the stream description if you want to support the channel, or perhaps becoming a member of the channel. I'm back. Why is Inteleon in this cell? He was doing nothing. He was just like stopping and smelling the flowers. Morpeko's mad. Like big mad about being detained. Right, let's talk to them. Angered when hungry. Hey Morpeko, can I talk to you for a second? I got nothing to talk about. Got any food? The PPB's been providing us with food. Huh? You think I got time to wait for those bozos? Well, while we're waiting, why don't you chat with me? It'll help kill some time. You're annoyingly persistent, you know that? Rude. Rude. We don't have any real food. We only have plushies under the bed. I thought it was real, but it's not real. It's fake.
Hey.
Tell me about yourself. Well, I know this one move. It's pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. It goes back and forth between being an electric type move and a dark type move. An electric type move, you say? Just to be clear, you haven't done anything to the Slowpoke statue, have you? What the heck are you talking about? Why would I do something like that? That's what I thought. Never mind, forget it. Why were you brought here? I'm here because of some lousy, stinking, no-good humans. They say I stole something, it was some food? Why the heck would I do a thing like that? I mean, you are a bit greedy, but I don't think you would necessarily steal some food. Just thinking about it makes me so mad. I understand how you feel, but please try to calm down. Making a scene in here won't solve anything. Stop telling me what to do. Wow, he's proper angry.
Hey.
Needs a Snickers. Is there anything about this place that's been eating at you? Yeah, there's nothing to eat. How many times do I gotta tell you that? Now give me some food. Sadly, I don't have any food to share with you, buddy. Ugh, so hungry and mad. I'm sure they'll bring you some food later. Just hang in there a little bit longer. Wow. I mean, I suppose from a distance, when it's not in this angry mode, it could be mistaken for a Pikachu, I guess. Hey, Intellion, can I talk to you for a bit? And who are you supposed to be? I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm looking for info that could help us get out of here. Now I get it. You must have come from one of the other rooms. I only just arrived here today. What do you suppose I can do to help? I'm just trying to learn what I can. Even the smallest detail could make a big difference. Alright, I'll do what I can to assist you. I mean, this is probably the nicest Pokemon we've met in jail so far. Thank you, you're a pal.
Hey.
Tell us about yourself. I can shoot water from my finger. I water flowers to help them grow. That's nice of you. Seems like that skill would come in handy and not just for gardening. I suppose I could use water gun to play with other Pokemon, but that's not really my speed. I'd rather live a more peaceful life. And an elegant life. Oh, peaceful and elegant. It kind of suits him, actually. Intellion is surprisingly big. He is, actually, and we saw him outside as well, and he's proper tall. He's, like, taller than most of the people in this game, so quite a tall fella. What are you in for, Intellion? Mistaken identity, I'm afraid. They seem to think I'm the lowlife who went berserk at the flower shop. It's rather upsetting. Gardening is my passion, after all. So you didn't do it? Of course not. I'm the florist's partner. I help her tend to the flowers every day. Why would I ruin them? Makes sense. I believe you, Intellion. Thank you, but I do wonder who the real culprit is. Maybe these incidences are actually caused by Pokemon that are being controlled with the cubes to cause more disruption and also distrust towards the Pokemon, and then get more Pokemon imprisoned. I think this is a big whole scheme. Anything on your mind? I know that my human partner must be so worried for my sake, and I'm worried about the flowers and plants I left behind. Do you think they'll grow strong without me? I'm sure they'll be okay. Plants can be surprisingly tough. Also, I think your partner will take care of them while you're not there. I certainly hope so. I have to believe that. Looks like I said there were 2 other rooms, which leaves 1 more to go. I'll try going through there too. Alright, let's go to the next one.
Well...
Let's see, how can I get up to the duct?
Thanks for the help, Intellion.
Intellion.
Sure thing, try not to bite your tongue. Oh, I really wanted to see it! Stop taking the scene away from me, game.
Ow, that hurt. Okay.
This is the last room. It looked like I could get up to the next floor through the duct, but who knows where I'd pop out. I don't want to draw too much attention. Right now, I'm just gathering intel. Yeah, could you imagine? Could you imagine if, like, Pikachu just, like, dropped down right on the chief's head? Oh, sorry. Whoops. This Pokemon can use electric, can't it? And once again, from a distance, someone could mistake it for a Pikachu. Maybe a shiny Pikachu, because shiny Pikachu is kind of that shade. Detainee. Electricity, please. Oh, a Detainee. Is it Detainee or is it Dedeem? I've always said Detainee. I don't know. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions? You're Pikachu, aren't you? Huh, yeah, I'm Pikachu. What of it? It's all your fault I'm in here because of you. Whoa, wait a second. What are you talking about? You broke the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza, didn't you? Thanks to you, all the humans are suspicious of me. You've got to be kidding me. Are they just rounding up any electric-type Pokemon? Listen, Detainee. I'm not the one who broke the Slowpoke statue. Then why did they bring me in? I'm trying to figure that out. That's why I want to hear what you know. Damn, they really are just rounding up any Pokemon that is an electric type. That's not even investigating anything.
Hey.
You can use electric type moves, right, Detainee? So what about it? You sure you didn't damage the Slowpoke statue? Nah, of course you didn't. Why in the world would I wreck some statue? What possible good could that do me? It's true. That is true. William, hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? Point taken. Sorry for doubting you. Why were you brought here? So you said it's my fault that you were brought here, Detainee? They must think that I'm in cahoots with you or something, but I don't even know you. Come on, cut me some slack already. Seriously, what's the PPB even thinking? If they really think I'm the culprit, then detaining me should have been the end of it.
Hey.
Has anything been worrying you since you got here? Are you seriously asking me that? The only thing I care about is when I'm getting out of here. I need to get back home. I've got a human partner who's probably worried sick about me. Yeah, I get that. I don't want him to worry about me either. So you were brought here too, Watchdog? What you doing here, Pikachu? Same as you, I'd imagine. What do you mean? Just calm down for a second. I want to ask you some questions, Watchdog.
Hey.
Tell us about yourself. Can you tell me more about yourself? I can make my eyes glow. That's brilliant. I bet that makes it a walk in the park to see where you're going at night. But you better not look at me then. I glow so bright I can be blinding. Wow. To be fair, if you only saw his glowing eyes in the darkness, that would be quite terrifying, I think. How'd you end up in here, Watchdog? No, wait, I'm pretty sure I can guess the answer. What do you mean? You were snatched up by some humans over something you're pretty sure you didn't do, right? Yep, exactly. Good guess, Pikachu. That's what everyone's been saying so far. I arrived here last night. What about you, Watchdog? Today, not so long ago actually. I was startled by a group of humans suddenly surrounding me. At first I thought I was just a really popular Pokemon, but I guess not. It must be because I'm so popular. Surprisingly, I'm good. By the way, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. This is the first time in a long time streaming in the evenings. This is my new stream time. 6 PM UK time till 9 or possibly 10. So I'm a little bit tired because I'm not used to streaming this late, but I think I'll get used to it after a while. It must have been alarming having people get the jump on you like that. I also need to remember that I need to change my banner because my banner still says 2 PM and we're now 6 PM, so I need to change that. Anything on your mind? I was protecting the city the best way I knew how, so I hope everything's fine out there without me. That's what's bothering me. With all these Pokemon getting detained, it seems like things out there are anything but fine. But I don't know if there's much you could do to stop it, even if you were out keeping watch. I hate feeling so powerless. Damn. Oh, hello! Greedent. Berries or bust. I love that. This Pokemon looks like it belongs in Happy Tree Friends or something. Hey Greedent, can I ask you some questions? Sure, that's fine, but who are you? Watchdogs looks like an otter, beaver, or a hedgehog type of creature. Its teeth is like a beaver. I think it's meant to be a meerkat, isn't it? Hence the whole watchdog name, because like meerkats like will stand on their hind legs and look out for danger for their pack. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. Don't worry, I'm on your side. But yeah, some Pokemon, like, what they're based off, they don't necessarily completely look like. Because we had this discussion before, and it made so many people mad. When I said, Poochyena, I don't think of a hyena when I look at Poochyena or Mightyena, because it looks like a wolf. It doesn't look like a hyena at all. And so many people got angry about that comment, and I'm just like, chill the fuck out. You look at that, just because it's got hyena in the name, it doesn't look like a hyena. Most hyenas are like a sandy colour, and they've got almost like, well, leopard spots on them. Like, I've never seen a hyena that's that colour. That's grey. So yeah, I just see a wolf when I look at Poochyena and Mightyena, but it made so many people mad. I don't... People get defensive over Pokemon. It is what it is. Wow, a great detective. That's so cool. So what did you want to ask me? About you, Greedent. Tell me about yourself. Most people are, well, you know, there were quite a few people that got mad. Some people were fine about it. I mean, there's actually some conversations about it in the comments section. Of that video, but like I did have to delete a couple of comments because some people got so mad, and I'm like, why are you getting mad about a freaking video game creature? You know, calm yourself down. What can you tell me about yourself, Greedent? My teeth are stronger than other Pokemon's. I can bite through and chow down on any berry. Mind using those nice hard chompers of yours to chew a hole in the wall and get us out of the room? Is that a serious question? Huh. Yes, I bit off more than I could chew with that question. Could it chew through the bars? I don't think so. But... Defender, I see a wolf when I see Mightyena too. Thank you! I feel vindicated. So tell me why you're here. Who knows? Because I don't. I was just eating berries today, like I do every day. You didn't steal those berries from anyone? I could never do a thing like that. Stealing stuff is bound to get you in a fight, you know? No matter how badly I want a berry, I'd never get in a fight over one. That sounds painful. I feel ya. But in that case, why did the PPB detain you?
Hey.
Tell us what's on your mind, Greedent. Just that there aren't any berries here. You don't happen to have any, do you? Afraid not. Aw, if you find any, could you please give them to me? Sure, I guess, but I doubt I've found any berries just lying around the police station. Morpeko and Greedent both want berries. We are not a berry dealer, we're a detective. Now that I think of it, I haven't seen berries in this building, but I did see some trash. What sort of trash? William, did you know that meerkats come from the grassy savanna Serengeti plains of Africa when the time the hyenas sneak up on prey such as antelopes, giraffes, meerkat and more? I've seen many nature documentaries. I like proper love animals, me. Wanna see for yourself? 2168. Ooh, what is it for? A code for something? This is a note written by a human. It says 2168. It doesn't mean anything to me. Mind if I take this note? Well, okay, but only because I can't eat it. You could eat it. I mean, it wouldn't taste very nice. I don't think it's gonna give you much sustenance, but... Although Pokemon here say they were brought in for things they didn't do. That's a few too many innocent Pokemon being detained to chalk it up to coincidence. Doesn't anyone else think it's strange? I'd better broaden the scope of my investigation. I'll go talk to Luxray again. William, I love wolves, particularly they're one of my favourite animals that I desire. It's a design on my skateboard. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love wolves too.
Well...
How do I get up?
Watchhog, I'm counting on you.
Watchhog, give him a toss.
Lapdog.
What? I did it! Ow!
Pikachu's gonna be sore after this, after being thrown into the vents multiple times. Do you skateboard? No, I do not skateboard. I don't have great balance. I actually have a weak ankle, and it's something that I've inherited. So, like, it's quite common in the women in the family, but I have a weak ankle. I go over on this ankle, not even in heels, just like randomly on flat surfaces, my ankle will just go, and I will go over on it. So I don't have super balance. When I was younger, I always wanted to ice skate. I wanted to, like, get really good at ice skating, but that was always something that stopped me. You must be pretty amazing to get into Luxray's good graces even though you're so weak. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. It's a compliment, of course, by the way. When can we get out of here? Whoa there, Impidimp. Slow your roll. I'm just exploring the building. Okay, I'm looking forward to leaving this place, though. Tell us about yourself, Impidimp. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? I'm good at playing pranks. Startling people is so much fun. What sort of pranks? So, like, after dinner's over, I like to prank my partner real good by carrying his dirty dishes to the kitchen. That's being helpful. That's not pranking. That is being helpful. What brought you here? I used to live with my human partner, but one day a police officer showed up while I was playing by myself and took me here. Had you done anything bad? I mean, I like pranks and all, but I don't think I did anything worth locking me up over. I just want to get out of here soon so I can see my partner. Tell us what's on your mind. I guess just thinking about my partner. He's a happy-go-lucky guy who really enjoys my pranks. I just hope he hasn't forgotten about me. I'd be so lonely without him. Don't worry, no one could ever forget a guy like you. They shouldn't just be taking people's Pokemon without, like, talking to the trainer. You look so cute, but you must be smart too for Luxray to invite you into his inner circle like he did. Whoa, 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 Leopard! Whoa, Leopard! I know you're Luxray's main squeeze. I don't want to anger Luxray more than we already have. Don't be calling Pikachu cute. Looks aren't everything. What matters are feelings. My goodness, such stirring words. You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Hey.
Tell me about yourself, Leopard. Let's see. Well, I can move around very discreetly. That's about it in terms of special skills. If you can do that, can't you escape this police station? That would be difficult. The police may not notice me, but I can't deceive a machine. Tell us what brought you here. I was spending time with my friends Luxray and Sableye. The three of us were brought here at the same time. They rounded you all up in one go? Not quite. Our friend Mightyena was also with us that day. He's the only one who managed to avoid capture. Why only Mightyena? Wow, we were just talking about Poochyena and Mightyena. Kismet! I don't know. Luxray knows more details, but he won't tell me. Tell us what's on your mind. Yes, I'm worried about Luxray. He seems so down, as if something is weighing heavily on his mind. Any idea what it could be? You'll have to ask him, I'm afraid. Perhaps he'd be willing to open up to you. Maybe. Basically stealing all the Pokemon. It's secretly Team Rocket, finally taking a new approach. I went and checked on those other rooms. More and more Pokemon keep getting brought in here, and none of them have done anything wrong. Just like those of us in here already. So it's the same story with you guys. You should talk to the others yourself if you want more details. Will do. But also there's something I wanted to talk to you about. I want to get out of the detainment rooms and investigate the rest of the station. Do you know how I could do that without being noticed? No humans will find us if I use my special vision to avoid them. Now that would be out of sight. But how can you and me get out of here? That's simple enough, we just need to open the door. What are you talking about? There's a room nearby where many humans gather. In that room is a machine. The humans appear to lock and unlock rooms by operating the machine. Must be a guard room. So they're managing these doors with machines instead of keys? I'm surprised you knew all that. That's where the X-ray vision comes in handy. I observe the humans through the walls as they operate the machine. But I don't understand how it works and I can't leave this room. That's where I come in, eh? Do you know anything else, like what sort of controls they use? They appear to be pressing down on some small protrusions. Maybe it needs a passcode or something. Oh yeah, there was that note from earlier. Can you get there from the duct in the wall? Won't know till I try. There are currently no humans in that room, but don't let your guard down. Operation Escape commence! Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Which room should I go to? The guard room.
Come on, Lightbird. You got this? Eh?
I think Lightbird's got a crush on Pikachu.
At least no one saw that. Hey.
It should be the room Luxray was talking about. They must control the detainment rooms from here. So where's the machine he mentions? This is the machine. It has to be. This ought to be the machine that can unlock all the doors to our rooms. Let's go. Just like I thought, it's set up to open the doors when a numeric passcode is entered. I'll try the number from the note Greedent gave me. What is this music, man? This chapter has the best music so far. Yeah. Oh shit, what was the passcode? I've forgotten it. I thought it would be entered automatically. Hang on. 2168, top right. Okay, 2168.
Perfect.
Worked like a charm. That should have opened the doors. As I'm here, I ought to look around and see what info I can dig up in this building. Sounds good. Wow, this music is a bop. It's a bop, chat. Looks like a floor plan to the police station. It seems to be made for the public, but that's okay. This will make it easier to explore the station. Let's see, I'm in the basement level of the building. There are 2 stories above, and that's where the humans' offices are located. I think I'll borrow this map for a while. Now to hightail it back to the detainment rooms before any cops show up. Let's go. Guess what? I unlocked the doors. Now we can explore the rest of the station. Well done. I was right to join forces with you. Finally giving me the due credit, eh? Then let's get investigating. You can ride on my back.
Luxray, let's do this.
Hell yeah. Why did you think you'd be able to jump up onto his back, Pikachu? You are not the fittest Pikachu
Give me a little help.
at all. How precious? Oh my god.
Oh, not like that!
Lightbird is totally crushing on Pikachu, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Where shall we inspect first? I'd like to hear what your plan is. Well, if we're looking at a station investigation in the station. Let's start with the first floor. According to the floor plan, we can find a reference room there. The first floor, very well. Alright, Luxray, let's go. What is going on? Okay, can we talk to them through the bars? We're escaping and we're leaving you all behind. Oh no, never mind. Prison break time, let's go. You must have unlocked the door to get in here. I don't know how you could do that. I'm pretty good at this sort of thing. Luxray came up with a plan and I pulled it off. I see. I wouldn't be able to do that. But even though the door's unlocked, don't try and escape yet. We need to investigate a little more before we can be sure we'll actually get out. It's true. I trust you two. I'll wait here. We won't fail you. What's Sableye got to say? I've never seen you like this before, Luxray. We need Pikachu's help to get out of here. Yep, we've teamed up. I'm really counting on Luxray. If only Luxray would team up with me. Oh, no. I'm sorry. You wanted to be his henchman and I took it away. Maybe you should have been nicer. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to the others as well. Pikachu, are you out of your mind? That's Luxray you're riding. Hey, Luxray can hear you, you know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's acceptable. Oh wow, Luxray. Hey, were you brought here because of the Slowpoke statue as well? No, it seems like Luxray's here for something else. Oh, the door opened. Does it mean we can leave now? Just sit tight for a little bit longer, please. We're gonna go check out the rest of the building. By the way, we couldn't have gotten the doors open without your help. Thanks. Yes, because it was Greedent that told us the vital information. I can't take this much longer. When's the food coming? I already told you a police officer should be coming by later to bring you food. I hate this, but I'll wait. Just this once. Oh my, what do we have here? The door appears to be unlocked. Yeah, but don't jump the gun, Intellion. We can't make a break for it just yet. No, we cannot. I love how Intellion's just so calm and then he's like trapped inside with Morpeko, who's the complete opposite. Just savagely mad. Madder than he's ever been. Be careful, Pikachu. There seems to be humans inside the room. There weren't any people there when I went in the room earlier. They must just have come back. We need to be very careful going forward. The last thing we want is for them to notice us. If you're near something Luxray can see through, such as a wall, see-through objects will display. Press the R button at this time to see through walls and other objects. See into the room so you can sneak by the police officer when they aren't looking. If they catch you, you'll have to start over. Okay. I think that was fine. I thought they would have to be turned away, but I guess not. Which room did you want to go to? Just a second, I'm checking the floor plan. First up is the reference room, which we're close to now. After that, let's head to the meeting room right next to it. It's in a language that I can't read, so I do not know which room it is. There's a really big room at the back too. There are a lot of humans in that room. In that case, we should probably leave that one for later. Then let's begin with the nearby room and the one next to it. It's up to you, Luxray. Can he actually I don't think they can see us. The door is closed anyway, so... There are humans there, let's turn back. Here's a list of the incidents that were supposedly caused by the Pokemon being detained. Stuff like stealing people's food, destroying a flower display at the florist. And my name's on here too, property damage at the Fountain Plaza. This whole list is nothing but a load of malarkey. I know I didn't do this and the others all said they didn't do these things either. Here's your name, Luxray. It says you and Mightyena were running amok just off 2nd Avenue. What really went down that day? I don't think this is the place for a long conversation, do you? Now's not the time, huh? Guess I'll ask later then. There's a Ditto on this list. I didn't see any Ditto in the detainment rooms, did you? No, I've never seen one here. I guess it was brought here before us. Maybe it already got released. Or maybe it's hiding or transformed into something. Hiding in plain sight. It's a list of Pokemon that were wanted by the PPB, but look at how many there are. Do they really intend to detain all the Pokemon? Would this many even fit in the station? Is Mightyana's name on the list? Yeah, it says Mightyana right here. I see. How do you and Mightyana know each other anyway? That would take too long to explain. Really? Then we can circle back to that later. Oh shit. Oh no. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's right there. Look, he's right there. Oh shit. Oh no, 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 no. I don't need to do that. Let's just wait until he buggers off. Look, Ray, be quiet! Don't be when he's right there. Giving me heart palpitations, looks Ray. I know we need to be stealth, but Hey, I think this is a manual for those cube-shaped devices that they stuck on us. What devices? Haven't you seen them stuck to everyone's necks or backs? There's one on you too, looks right. Let's see, the manual explains how to attach one to a Pokemon. Is that all? Yeah, that's it. Doesn't explain what these things actually are though. Well, they've got tons of manuals here. I don't think anyone will notice if I just take one. Where's the other guy? Oh. Right, I'm gonna wait a second. Because there's another... Is he gonna come through the door? Yes, he is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Stop it, Luxray! Be quiet! The thing is though, like, if I was in any kind of situation like this, I know for a fact that my body would just, like, make me sneeze or something. Maybe that's the equivalent of a Pokemon sneeze, a nervous sneeze. Look, it's a photo from when the Slowpoke statue was damaged. It's clearly you in it. Actually, yeah, but he doesn't remember it because he's being controlled by the device. Except it isn't me, so what's going on with this photo? I think it is you, but you don't remember it. I'm gonna hold on to this, I want to look into it with Tim.
Okay.
I think that's all we need to see in this room. And let's move on to another one. But then again, it can't have been him, because we know that he was in the cafe. Maybe... I mean, it could just be another Pikachu being controlled and they've put a similar hat on. Humans now, let's turn back. Have I missed a room? I can't go through there because there's police officers through there. Who needs stealth? Looks like I could beat those police officers. It's true, but then they could turn on the device and control him, couldn't they? What am I missing? I'm missing something, chat. Humans will see us, that's not good. Let's, back we go. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to wait here now. Or can I? Can I just... Whoa! Oh my god, that was risky. I did not like it. Oh, there's another room behind. I think I have to go that way, chat. Right, let's just wait for him to come back through and then he'll go back out and then we can cross the corridor. Not this way. What? Where? I'm so confused about where I have to go now then, because I've Oh. What the heck is this? A post celebrating Butler's promotion to chief. So it's been a year since Butler got put in charge. Can't say he's got much taste, patting himself on the back with stuff like this.
Okay.
I think that's all we need to do in this room. Okay. I just missed a piece of information, that's all. We did a lot of investigating, but we still haven't found anything to prove my innocence. And we learned a little more, but not enough to help us get out of the place. I'd really like to keep exploring other areas as well. If we go somewhere with too many humans, we'll get spotted though. Yeah, I know that, but I'm really curious about Butler. Somehow I need to get a good look around the chief's office up above. Then let's go. Where is this room you're after? According to the floor plan, it's on the 2nd floor. Let's go, but let's be careful. Let's do it. I forgot about the device. All good. It's all good. The chief's office is on this floor, just past the turn down the hallway. Understood. We can't go past here, there's a human standing guard. But the chief's office is right in front of us. I really want to investigate the room, but I guess that's not going to be easy. Should we turn back? I know. Can you see through ceilings and stuff too? Of course, but what of it? You can see the rooms below you from the roof, right? Ah, I see what you're getting at. Quite the underhanded scheme. Call it clever scheme, at least. Now that we've got a plan, let's head up to the roof. Clever. Using Luxray's X-ray vision even further. Let's go.
Yeah.
We've made it to the roof, and lucky for us, there's no one else here. I can't see all the way from here. I need to get a little closer to the room. Okay then, let's stand directly above it. I think it was near the center of the building. Over here-ish? Should be able to see through to the chief's office from here. I'll take a look.
Scope it out, Luxray.
I'm on it. Let's go. Luxray is such a cool Pokemon. Butler's just sitting in his chair.
Not even doing his work, huh? Do you see anything suspicious?
He's like, I'm so amazing. There's a duct outlet on the wall.
That means I can sneak in through there.
And I see a bowl on the floor too.
For a Pokemon, maybe? Except, I've never seen Butler with a Pokemon.
There's also a sturdy metal box with something inside of it. Secret
Could be a safe.
documents!
Yeah.
The safe in particular seems really suspicious. There's got to be something in there. One of his partner Pokemon is a Pikachu. Or is it the Ditto transformed into Pikachu? That's a possibility, right? We haven't seen, no one's seen the Ditto. So I'm getting suspicious about that Ditto now. Even my eyes can't see inside the box very clearly. I guess I've got to go see for myself. But there's a human in front of the room. Yeah, he looks like he's standing guard. I don't think we can just wait until he leaves. Then there's only one option. I've got to go through the duct. Like you did in the detainment rooms? Yep, I doubt the office duct is connected to the basement duct system, but I should be able to reach it from the ducts on the 1st floor. I can't fit in those ducts. Are you sure you're ready to go on your own? What? You think I'm going to slip up? Remember, I'm the great Detective Pikachu. Either way, I can't go now because Butler's in there. Let's head back to the detainment rooms for now. That sounds wise. Let's just go when when it's nighttime and there's less police officers. Or PPB in this case. At least we made it back safely. How did it go? Can we get out of here soon? No. This will still take some time, isn't that right, Pikachu? Yeah, but we'll get you all out of here, trust me. Just hang in there for a little bit longer. We still need proof that we're innocent, but I think we need to leave that to Tim. Who is Tim? A human? Yeah, he's my partner. And a detective too. Well, a rookie detective. He's a detective? Yeah, and you might not believe this, but he and I actually talk to and understand each other. Which has come in very helpful. Joy, hello Kylie, you look gorgeous today. I'm at work, so I just wanted to say hi and hope you have a good stream. Thank Thank you, buddy. Take it easy and have a good day at work. Stop lying to us, Pikachu. There's no way that's true. Pikachu, can you get in touch with this human? Well, he visited me yesterday and I'm sure he'll be back again tomorrow. And I have a favour to ask. Will you ask him to check up on the Mighty Anna in the city and report on how he's doing? Sure, I can do that. But why are you interested in some Mighty Anna? Luxray had a fight with Mighty Anna right before he was thrown in here. During their squabble, Mighty Anna was injured and Luxray's been worried about him. Wow, I didn't realise you cared so much about your friends. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Easy, easy. I'll be sure to pass your message on to Tim during our next visit. Thanks. Thanks from me as well, Pikachu. Mighty Anna should be near 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll pass that on to Tim. I wonder what Tim's up to now. Worried about you, Pikachu. Worried about you. Has Leopard got a competition for Luxray's attentions? Is Mighty Anna female? There might be another Pikachu somewhere in Rhyme City. And if that's true, it must be the one that damaged the Slowpoke statue. I need to hurry and find it so I can uncover the truth.
Tim.
Rachel, what's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? Is it true that Pikachu got arrested?
Yep. But don't worry, we're working on it. Were you worried about us, Rachel? Of course I was, and how's Pikachu? The PPB is detaining him. They said he's the lead suspect in a property damage incident. You're kidding, right? They must be mistaken. Only about the perpetrator. The PPB claims to have photographic evidence of the crime. But I know it wasn't my partner Pikachu, so I thought maybe there's another Pikachu in the city. And that's the one they should be after. That makes sense. I can't imagine your Pikachu doing anything bad like that unless he was being controlled. And on that note, where should we investigate first? Huh? You're coming with me? I mean, I'd appreciate the help, but... Oh, don't be so shy. If a friend's in trouble, I want to do whatever I can to help. Oh, she's like super worried about Pikachu. And since you and Pikachu are my friends, it's only natural that I help you. Thanks, Rachel. It really makes me feel better to hear that. Well, let's start at Fountain Plaza, where the incident took place. Nice. With Rachel on our side, we can do this. Another cute cat Pokemon! Delcatty! Carefree City Kitty. This sure is a cute Pokemon. It is cute. Again, channel colours with the lilacs. This isn't the way. Still won't let me go down there. I really want to see what's down there. It's tempting me with its intriguing alleyway.
Lily?
Oh, that flower's so pretty and it smells so nice. Lilligand. Oh, this is the florist. Let's see if they miss Inteleon. How could this happen?
Excuse me?
You okay? Sorry, I'm just so stressed out I started muttering to myself. Well, we're actually investigating the recent Pokemon incidents. If there's anything we can do to help, we'd love to try. That's too kind, thank you. What's stressing you out? When I got to my shop this morning, I saw that someone had messed up my flowers. So the Pokemon Protection Bureau came and investigated. But how could they accuse my Inteleon? Wait, did they take your Inteleon away? Yeah, but there's no way he'd ever do such a thing. No way indeed, he's like mega chill. He's innocent. All the Pokemon in there are innocent. Although, maybe the scuffle is what happened to the Slowpoke statue. Maybe Luxray is actually involved. I don't know. You know the fight between Mighty Anna and Luxray? It could all be related. Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? I'm sorry, I don't really remember. Okay. About the detained Pokemon. Inteleon is my partner. He's been with me forever, since we were both small. He loves flowers and he always waters them so gently for me. I can't even imagine such a sweet Pokemon doing anything bad. But for some reason, the PPB is convinced that Inteleon ruined the flowers. What a load of nonsense. Wow, that's awful. Did anyone actually see Intellium messing with the flowers? Not a single eyewitness. But the PPB claims to have proof from some surveillance camera footage. Convenient yet again. Jelaine, yesterday I got a shiny Delcatty and shining pearl. Nice! What colour is the shiny? I don't know. Hang on, let me Google. Shiny Delcatty. I don't even know. That's not a Pokemon I've shiny hunted, and to be honest, it probably should be. Oh, it's orange! Damn, that's a nice shiny. It looks orange, although, depending on the game, it looks red and yellow in one picture, and then it looks orange and yellow in another, and then it looks peach and yellow in another. So I don't actually know. I think it depends on the game. I've said this before, because some shinies, the shade looks completely different in one Pokemon game compared to the same shiny in another Pokemon game. Do you mind if we investigate the scene? We might learn something. Of course I don't mind. It happened right in my shop's flower display.
Hey.
Let's have a look at the shop's flower display, Tim. Nice. This must be the flower display the police claim Intellium ruined. Let's see what we can see. So if we didn't talk to her, this might have been something we could actually miss and is optional.
Oh.
Here are some potted flowers. They smell really nice.
Huh?
This pot doesn't have very small flowers in it. Some of the flowers have spilled out. I wonder if Intellium could have done this.
Oh.
Just looking at these potted flowers near the shop is helping me feel more relaxed. Nothing about the flower shop sign seems out of the ordinary. Is that everything? I feel like... oh, the scratch. There's a cut in the wall, looks like it was done by a sharp blade, which Intellium doesn't have. A blade, huh? You know Intellium's tail is kind of knife-like. But my Intellium has never once used its tail like that. I'm pretty sure we've checked out everything. Can we deduce, or... is that it? There's no other text line with her, so I don't know whether that's it. I was expecting that to be like, oh, let's deduce and say Intellium's innocent. But no. Tulane, I've noticed that as well, how shinies are slightly different in some games, especially before the 3D games. Yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely some shades that I prefer. Oh dear, where did they run off to? Is something wrong? Wait, aren't you that detective I read about in the paper? What, look, could you please help me search for Gossifleur? That explains why there were so many scattered around town. I was like, why are there so many? They're taking over. It's a side quest. Gossifleur? That's a grass-type Pokemon with a pretty singing voice, right? I should have known a detective would really know his stuff. I'm part of a choir that sings with Gossifleur, but some of the Gossifleur went off to play and haven't come back yet. We need to leave the city soon to be on time for our next performance. Well, that won't do, will it? The show must go on! In that case, I'll gladly help you out. Thank you, detective. If you find the Gossifleur, please ring this bell. It's the signal we use to regroup, so Gossifleur should understand that it's time to go. There are 2 Gossifleur in total that have gotten separated. 2 of them? Got it. I'll let you know if I see them. Easy. I'm pretty sure we found 2 of them already. Lovely. This Gossifleur looks really restless. Must be worried about the Gossifleur that got separated. It misses its friends. I can't believe this is happening. Is something wrong? Have any of you had your dearest friend taken away from you? It's Morpeko's partner. That sounds heartbreaking. I know, right? And that's exactly what happened to me today. That's terrible. Do you want to talk about it? Yeah, thanks. I think talking through it might help me feel a bit better. So tell me what happened. Some people from the PPB just suddenly showed up today. They rattled off a whole lot of accusations and then told me they were taking away my Morpeko. I tried to stop them, but they said they had proof, and the law is the law. Morpeko looked so sad and defeated as the police took him away. How awful. Yeah, it really was. Damn. People just getting their Pokemon taken left and right.
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza was damaged? No, I didn't. I was at home that night. I see. Could you tell us a bit more about your Morpeko? Morpeko's my partner. He's just a cheerful little guy with a big appetite. He's not cheerful now. He's got a bit hangry right now. I assume that's why the PPB suspect him though. What do you mean? Apparently a Pokemon was causing trouble last night. They said a Pokemon stole someone's food right in front of this very cafe. Okay. Morpeko had nothing to do with it, but the PPB wouldn't listen. So that's what's happened. When Morpeko's hungry, he does get cranky and his fur even changes colour. But he's never stolen food before, not even once. I can't even imagine that little guy causing trouble for anyone. You don't say. I'll try looking around the scene here. Let's have a look. So Morpeko supposedly caused some trouble in front of the Hi Hat Cafe. Yeah, let's see what evidence there is. Morpeko's being accused of stealing some food. We better investigate carefully. Let's see what we can see. Coffee? Just a cup of coffee, nothing strange about it. What is that on the floor? What's that shadowy place? The ground and wall looks scorched. According to the PPB, Morpeko went berserk and used his aura wheel. Aura wheel changes type based on how Morpeko is feeling. Yep, when Morpeko is hangry mode, it's a dark type move, and when Morpeko is has a full belly, it's an electric type move. Morpeko's aura wheel were electric type, that could have caused those scorch marks. But that would mean Morpeko stole someone's food even though it had a full belly? Yeah, you're right. What's going on here?
Alright.
Looks like we've checked everything of note here. There was both electric and scorch marks at the Slowpoke statue as well, so Morpeko could have been on the scene at the time of the incident.
Oh!
It's the Hi Hat Cafe's menu. The sandwiches in here look delicious. What are they? Is there a BLT? Because I love me some BLT.
Oh!
I could probably have BLTs this week if I took the bacon out, because I got some frozen bacon, but I bought chicken, so I'm probably going to have chicken salad sandwiches this week. The cafe windows are polished to a shine.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure we've checked out everything. Okay. We have indeed. It's the suspicious science man who I originally had a crush on, and I take it back right now. Because I think he's evil. Isn't that the guy who...
Tim, why imagine us running into each other again?
Yeah,
Here of all
imagine.
places.
You're that guy who suddenly plucked some of Pikachu's fur.
Yes, I'm Charles Murlock, scientist and policy mastermind of Rhyme City. Where's your partner, Pikachu? Don't tell me you two had a falling out.
Did he need the fur
No, nothing like that.
to make the
know
cube
you.
work?
You're the one who keeps meeting with my dad.
Well, well, the mayor's daughter. You know, Rhyme City has become rather dangerous lately. I know how much Howard worries about you. I suggest you head home soon.
It'd be a shame if
I
something
suggest
happened to
mind your
you.
business.
Nice one, Reach. You've got a lot of explaining to do. I bet you that is why he took Pikachu's fur. I wonder if you need some of the DNA of the Pokemon for the cube to function properly. You've got a lot of explaining to do. What sort of ideas are you putting into Papa's head? And all these Pokemon management measures, are they your doing as well? Oh my, oh dear, it seems I've caught you in a bad mood. Perhaps we should speak some other time. If you'll excuse me until next time. Scientists are always suspicious in games. I actually like it when the scientists are the good guys because, you know, it's so cliche now, isn't it, to have the scientists be the bad guys? Anything for science! You left without answering a single question. You may have started off a bit too strong, Rachel. Just a little bit. Just a little bit mad. A little bit ragey, Rachel.
Hey.
If all this investigating has got you running on empty, a coffee break might put some fuel back in your tank. Thanks, Pablo, but I'm gonna keep it at it a bit longer. Don't overwork yourself, buddy. About another Pikachu. How's the investigation going? It seems my partner may not be the only Pikachu in the city. Really? That'd be a surprise. As I said yesterday, your little detective is the only Pikachu I know. He's the only Pikachu who come here for a coffee at any rate. Yeah, that's true. I guess we just gotta keep looking, Tim. About the scorches on the cafe. Did you know there's a scorch mark on the wall outside of the cafe? Yeah, I'm just glad no one was hurt and I'm pretty sure the damage was mostly superficial. That's a relief. The scorch marks looked like it was caused by a pretty powerful attack. Did you see it happen? No, by the time I noticed it was already like that. Not a fun surprise, let me tell you. I feel like we've started investigating another section that we're probably comes after going to the Fountain Plaza. We actually did this last chapter as well, so when we actually unlocked the deducing section in the case notes, we actually had a lot of the evidence already. So, oops, but you know, it all works out in the end, I guess. Sinisty! Vintage flavour. Nisty. Is that how it talks? It's a Pokemon! Hey, Sinisty, stop startling the customers. Is that an antique form, Sinisty? Could you let me see under your teacup real quick? Sinsin? Oh look, there's a mark. That means you're a rare little Sinisty, aren't you? Oh, he's got a marked Sinisty. What do you mean by antique form, Rachel? Most Sinisty are phony form Sinisty that inhabit forged teacups. But every now and then a Sinisty takes up residence in a valuable antique teacup. You can tell if the cup's a genuine antique by its mark or of authenticity on the bottom. They're seriously rare. Wow, Rachel, you're not just knowledgeable, you've got an excellent eye for detail. Looks like it's happy to receive so many compliments. It must be able to sense your excitement, Rachel. Too bad it's not shiny as well, because then it would be like ultra rare. I think that's everything, isn't it? We can talk to... Never mind. Oh, hello. Say, what's a teapot doing here?
Tea?
Poltergeist. A flavour steeped in mystery. Whoa, something's in there. That's a poltergeist. It's a Pokemon that lives in a teapot. Oh yeah, one day it just showed up out of the blue, and it's been here ever since. It's just accepted it now. Yeah, this Pokemon lives here now, like... I mean, it shows what a vibe this place has, that Pokemon just turn up and, like, that's now their home. It's also predictable if the scientists are the bad guys. Exactly. Bradley!
Huh? There's Brad again.
Is he a detective? He's checking out the cart.
I wonder if he found something.
I would love to see more shiny Pokemon as NPCs in games. Yeah, I would actually like to see some trainers having shinies. I think that'd be really fun, and especially like gym leaders or you know, characters that are in any kind of league, because you would expect someone like that to, you know, potentially have a shiny, in my opinion. And I think that would just be really fun to see more trainers having shiny Pokemon that you battle out and about. Or like, as you said, just like static Pokemon just hanging out in villages or something. Brad was looking around in Fountain Plaza yesterday as well. What in the world is he up to? He might be looking for more evidence of the case that Pikachu's mixed up in. Maybe there's still something here. Let's go and have a look ourselves. Oh, I feel like I've got hiccups coming on. If I do have hiccups coming on, I apologise.
Alright.
Time to examine this area. We're looking for evidence left by the culprit, which is another Pikachu, right? But how would it be any different from evidence that your Pikachu could have left? I'm not sure, but we won't figure out anything if we don't look. Good point. We can't afford to overlook anything.
Alright.
Let's check for any clues that could lead us to the Pikachu that caused this mess. Cakes.
Oh!
There's some food on the ground. Maybe it's some sort of food sold at the local store. Street food. Muffin. Is it a muffin or is it a cake? It looks more muffin-like to me. That looks like a ticket?
Oh,
It's a bus ticket. I highly doubt a Pokemon rode the bus by itself. It would be fun if one did though. I bet that would be a wild ride. There probably are Pokemon that have rode the bus themselves. They're probably like snuck underneath the bus or like rode on the roof or something.
oh,
There's some paper on the ground. It's just a crumpled up piece of paper. I doubt it's got anything to do with the case.
Oh!
Look at these Pokemon tracks. They're pretty big. These definitely weren't made by Pikachu's paws. Anything else you can tell from them, Tim? It looks like this Pokemon was headed toward the main street. Big footprints. They are not a Pikachu's footprints, that's for sure. But there's smaller footprints here. By the leaves.
Oh!
Here are some more Pokemon tracks. I can't say for sure if these were made by a Pikachu, but the size looks about right. The trail heads towards the back of the plaza, but ends abruptly before it gets to 2nd Avenue. I wonder why. I wonder why indeed. Nothing more to see here.
Let's think.
Open the book and begin deducing. I want me one of these muffins. They look so nice. I could eat one of them right now. I love me some muffin. It seems possible there could be another Pikachu. Investigate the area around the plaza. Let's figure out where the other Pikachu went. What's everyone's favourite muffin? I have to ask now. I've got muffins on the mind. Chocolate chip for me. Gotta love a chocolate chip muffin. Must be bad at Souls games, or this Lords of the Fallen boss is tough. Don't tell me yet, Dave! I can't play it yet. I'm not allowed. Me and Chris are gonna play it together, so that'll be Monday or Tuesdays when I'm seeing him on Monday, but not till later on Monday. I'll probably be too tired to game on Monday, so it's probably gonna be Tuesday when we first start playing it. But I'm really excited. I can't wait to die 1 billion times and rage. Because that's what it's exactly the experience that it's going to be. The food on the ground near the food stall suggests that the other Pikachu is probably walking around in search of a snack. What's this one? The large footprints lead to the main street, which means the owner of those footprints went there. Based on the footprints left behind, it seems that the other Pikachu headed towards 2nd Avenue. 2nd Avenue, other Pikachu.
Okay.
If you follow the footprints in that direction, it looks like they lead into the alley that goes to the 2nd Avenue. Maybe someone on the 2nd Avenue saw the other Pikachu. Let's go check it out. Nice. Let's do it. Thought you'd be streaming it. Nah, I don't stream those kinds of games anymore. I'm streaming this. I can only stream one game. I'm trying to stick to one game at a time. It's too much to be doing multiple games when I stream 3 days a week. There might be someone on the 2nd Avenue over, like the other Pikachu. Let's go and have a look. I've come to the conclusion as well, I don't like streaming Souls games. Like, I just don't. I find it too stressful to stream it. I prefer to just play it on my own. Not on stream, not covering it. This is the way to 2nd Avenue. I hope we find someone who saw the Pikachu. To be fair, me and Chris have played a lot of games together this year. You know, it's been a heck of a year for gaming for us. Like, loads of games played outside of the streams. Can't cover everything, sadly. I do not have clones. If I had clones, I could do it, but I don't have the technology. I need a ditto. I need a ditto to clone me so I can make more content. The police station is just to the left of the parking lot, full of police cars. And if we head towards the police station from here, that takes us back to the street the High Hat Cafe is on. Oh, so it does a big loop. A loop-de-loop. I don't see any more footprints from that Pokemon. It's just like it disappeared. We'll need to question people for more information from here on out, so let's try and talk to somebody and see if they've seen a Pikachu.
Hey.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, do you have a moment for pity's sake? What about? About Pikachu.
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza was damaged. No, I didn't. I assume it was detained by the PPB? The police detained a Pikachu, yes, but we're looking for a different one. Oh really? Sorry, I didn't see any Pikachu. Thanks. That's important information. Can you tell us about the detained Pokemon? No, I haven't seen them myself. But it does seem as if more and more Pokemon are being detained. Yeah, it feels like there aren't nearly as many Pokemon out and about in the city. That's true, actually. That may be related to this incident with Pikachu. More and more Pokemon in Rhyme City are being detained by the Pokemon Protection Bureau. These Pokemon have supposedly done bad things. Sounds like an awful lot of Pokemon here in Rhyme City are being detained. Even if something's going on with the detained Pokemon, this all seems way too sudden. This may have something to do with the other Pikachu, so we ought to look into it. Sure, but how do we do that? The partners of the detained Pokemon might know something. Good point. Alright, let's go look for their partners. Interview the partners of the detained Pokemon. Which is what we already started, as I mentioned. So we should already have some of that information. It's a budget McDonald's! Oh my god, it even has a red sign! This is meant to be McDonald's in the Pokemon universe, isn't it? It's a Big Mac! This place has the best burgers. I could eat here 5 times a day and never get sick of them. 5 times a day? That might be going a bit overboard. That's too much. And you will get sick if you eat... There was actually a series that me and Chris watched where... I can't remember the name of the person, but he did actually eat McDonald's for every single meal. For three meals a day. For... I think it was like a couple of months to see what would happen to your body. And yeah, the results were not good. It was most concerning.
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in the Fountain Plaza was damaged. And, you know, I don't mean like they were always having burgers. He was like sometimes having like the healthier options in McDonald's as well. And the results were bad. Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in the fountain was damaged. Sure didn't. I was here that night though. But judging from the tracks the Pikachu were looking for, it must have walked down this road. So where could it have gone? Can you tell us about the detained Pokemon? I haven't actually seen any, but I've certainly heard rumours. People saying the police were buying stuff. I sure don't like all this trouble in the city. Makes it so hard to just relax and eat. He just wants to eat his burger. When he's not eating his burger, he's just staring at the image of this burger. That's his life. Supersized Me in Nugami. I think that is the show, actually. Was it called Supersized Me? Yeah, he got very ill, didn't he? Really, really ill. I can't believe it.
Excuse me.
What's wrong? It was a couple of years ago that I watched that, so that's probably why I don't like fully remember everything. Apparently my partner Impidimp got himself into a whole heap of trouble. Impidimp are known for pulling pranks, aren't they? Can't argue with that. Maybe this was a prank gone too far. Do you mind sharing some more information? So what happened exactly? The Pokemon Protection Bureau took my partner Impidimp away. It happened so suddenly, I was completely blindsided. I'm practically still in shock. Did one of Impidimp's pranks cause too much trouble for somebody? Good guess, that's just what the PPB said. But somehow I just can't believe it. We know Impidimp's pranks are actually not pranks at all. Like, I carried the dirty plates into the kitchen. Okay, buddy. If you want to call that a prank, continue what you're doing.
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? I miss the days of the pound saver menu. I mean, the prices of McDonald's are still very cheap when you compare to a lot of other fast food restaurants out there. And as well, if you're using the app, you can get some really good deals if you use the app. Which is what me and Chrissy use. Like, for both of us, we can get, like, under £10 both our meals if we're using the app, usually. Which is, in today's economy, I think still pretty good. I'm afraid not. We're trying to track down whoever broke that Slowpoke statue. Oh, you're a detective. I hope you find the culprit. What kind of trouble did Impidimp supposedly cause? They say my silly little Impidimp stole someone's valuables. Okay. And that it happened right here in front of this burger joint. Supposedly a security camera recorded the whole thing and they've got a clear image of Impidimp. But I just can't believe it. Despite all appearances, Impidimp really is a good little fella. He likes shiny things, so yeah, sometimes he'll bring me stuff he finds on the ground. But only things that are just lying there. He doesn't steal from people. I'd really like to believe you. I guess I can see why you doubt me, poor Impidimp. I wonder if Impidimp really is guilty though. I'd like to examine the scene for a moment. The incident that Impidimp is accused of happened right in front of the burger shop. Let's look for some evidence. I'm trying to think how Ditto works. Can't Ditto transform into any Pokemon that it's looking at? It doesn't need the DNA, does it? I'm just thinking though, because the Ditto, we haven't seen the Ditto. What I'm wondering is if they're using the cube to control Ditto, but to make it transform into these Pokemon and frame them, perhaps they need the DNA for that because they're forcing it to transform against its will. So I'm just wondering, maybe I'm overcomplicating this and I could be way off base with this and this is just like a little theory, but I'm just wondering if in all of the images we've seen, it's a Ditto under control, you know, with the cube using DNA from the Pokemon. Because we know that the scientist took some of Pikachu's DNA, and that makes me wonder if he's done that for other Pokemon as well. But like, yeah, I know it can transform into any Pokemon, but it had a cube on its back. In all the footage we've seen, there's a cube on the back. So I'm just wondering if, because it's being forced to do it against its will, perhaps the DNA is a requirement. I don't know though. It could still be Ditto being controlled though, to frame these Pokemon, to then get them into custody and get them out the picture. Just a little theory. I could be completely way off base. Can I investigate this? Wow, I have to be stood in a very particular way to activate this. This is where Impidimp reportedly stole someone's valuables. There might still be some clues around.
Right.
Let's see what we can see. Not in the mileage range for the app, sadly. Oh man, that sucks. Ooh, there's a coin. There's a really shiny coin on the ground. Did this get dropped here during the incident with Impidimp? If so, that'd be a little strange. Yeah, we did hear the Impidimp loves shiny things. Exactly, Impidimp would have picked this coin up. So then why is the coin here? Looks like we checked everything. Of no— what? There's only one thing in this whole... No, there's more. There's more. A poster for the burger joint. Looks like they're running a special deal right now. Tell us what the deal is.
Oh.
Lickle Licky. Hang on. Lickle Icky. Lickle Icky? I really don't know how to say this Pokemon's name. It's the burger joint's mascot. Whoever they got to make this statue did a good job. There isn't a clown no, there is a clown Pokemon actually. It would be is it Mime Jr.? Because he has a little, like a clown nose, doesn't he? I don't know. If there was a clown Pokemon mascot, that would totally be McDonald's. I still think it's supposed to be McDonald's though, personally.
Let's think.
Licky Licky seems to be how they pronounce it in the dubs. Alright, so I completely butchered that then. What's behind the sudden increase in Pokemon detainments? Let's use the information we've gathered to figure out what's going on with these Pokemon. So what's behind the sudden increase in Pokemon detainments? Did those Pokemon want people's belongings? No. Are the Pokemon hungry? No. Were those Pokemon upset about something? No. Are innocent Pokemon being detained? According to their partners, the Pokemon were all detained for doing things they normally wouldn't do. They may have been framed for crimes that another Pokemon committed. Yes. That's the one. Okay. None of the evidence left at the crime scene seemed like these things, that the Pokemon were behind any of this. That's true, and their partners were in shock because the Pokemon were accused of doing something completely out of character. Just like when Pikachu was arrested, the same thing keeps happening. There's photographic evidence for every crime though. As strange as it all seems, it would be difficult to convince the PPB that something's off. Every crime has photo evidence and the Pokemon are behaving out of character. What if those Pokemon are being framed? What makes you say that? Sorry, I guess that's a pretty big claim, I can't say for sure. Still, a lot of things at the crime scenes just don't add up. I don't think we can rule it out just yet. If that is what's happening, I sure hope we can do something to help those Pokemon. Framed! Just like we suspected, chat. Let's say for the moment that the PPB and the police are framing innocent Pokemon. If that's the case, what are they trying to accomplish? Are they just detaining Pokemon without doing thorough investigations, or is there more to it than that? I couldn't say why, but maybe detaining Pokemon isn't a means to an end, maybe it's their actual goal. You mean the PPB and the police are just out there trying to pump up their numbers? Do they really have that little respect for Pokemon? Well, Rachel, wait a second. We need to investigate a bit more before we draw any conclusions. Things aren't quite adding up just yet. You're right, sorry, I got a little bit heated. It's okay, let's start asking people in the city about the recent detainments. Sounds good. People who should know the most about the Pokemon detainments are the Pokemon Protection Bureau and the police. But Inspector Holiday didn't know much of anything. Maybe we should ask some other police officers. Good idea, let's do just that. Sounds like a good call to me. Oh no, not you again! Freaking quiz woman. Squirming through for a visit. I think Florret is adorable. I just wish it was a better, like, Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I had it on my team at some point. I just think it's cute. You know what it reminds me of? Did anyone... I don't know if these were a thing over in America or not, but there was these like little toys that you could get where it would be like a little furry thing that looks like Florret minus the ears. It would be striped like that. It would be cream and brown stripes and it would be attached to a ball and the ball would move around and it'd make the little furry creature look like it's moving around with the ball. I don't know if that's a toy that was over the pond or not, but that's what it reminds me of. And I had one of those when I was younger, so that's probably one of the reasons I really like for it. Looks like a pretty nimble Pokemon. Don't think there's any point in going this way. Right, let's talk to the quiz woman, I suppose. Hello, detective. I think I've met you before somewhere. Come on, of course you have. It's me, the quiz professor, remember? But where's your Pikachu? Isn't he usually with you? Pikachu's got something else going on today, so I am getting quizzed again, right? Why not? It'll be good to change your pace, and I'll help too. Oh my, is this your girlfriend? Please, by all means, you two can work on this quiz together. And now for Pokemon quiz question number 1. What aromatic Pokemon has a beautiful flower blooming on its head? A flower on its head? I feel like I've seen that before. Yeah, do you think it'll be somewhere with lots of flowers? Let me know when you've found it. Is it Lilligant that's hanging out by the florist? Oh! Cuties! Oh my god, kitties on the doorstep! Oh my lordy lord, lord, lord. So cute. Let them in. Let the kitties in. Let them in, chat.
Excuse me.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you mean?
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue got damaged? There was a commotion at the Fountain Plaza, wasn't there? I was here the whole time, and I didn't see a Pikachu. So the culprit didn't come through this square then. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments? Well, I heard that a Pokemon caused some trouble in front of the Hi Hat Cafe, but I didn't see it for myself, so I don't know anything else. Okay. Neither of them denied being a couple. You think they're an item? Oh, hot gossip on the stream. Inugami thinks they're an item. I ship it. I can ship it. I love slow, lazy days when the weather's nice like this. Me too, but we haven't been able to take things very slowly lately. What's the rush? Is something wrong?
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? I saw Mepeko and Detainee, but no Pikachu. Hey Tim, do you think it's possible that the culprit was actually Mepeko or Detainee? No, unfortunately don't think so. Chief Butler said he had proof that a Pikachu did. Oh, you're referring to Tim and Rachel. I thought you were referring to the 2 cat Pokemon on the step. Oh well. No, yeah, she does think they're an item. Quite a few people have thought Tim and Rachel are an item, to be honest. I believe it must have been a different Pikachu. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments? No, I've only heard rumours of Pokemon apparently stole someone's valuables, for example. Sounds like we all need to be careful. I better keep a firm grip on my belongings. Hold on to your belongings, lady. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. We still need to find, sorry, not this folder, it's the Y folder. Gossifleur. Gossifleur for the side quest. I might go and do that first. There could be 2, it would be really cute. I think so. I think it would be adorable. You know what I really hope in my lifetime that's probably not going to happen because it's Nintendo is full VR Pokemon. 3D, walking around, feeling like you're an actual trainer. Oh, I would love that. That would be amazing. What do I do? This will be the end of us.
Excuse me.
What's wrong? It seems like something serious. Please, you've got to help me. Just calm down. What exactly happened? Well, you see, I accidentally dropped my wedding ring. Oh, you're gonna be in trouble, sir! That's really serious. I think it rolled into the gap between these buildings, but it's so narrow I can't reach down there and get it. I can't show my face at home if I don't get it back. We can't fit in the gap that narrow either. But maybe a small Pokemon could help. Good thinking. A long, slender Pokemon may be just what we need. Let's look around and see if we can find one that's willing to help. Please do. I'm done for if I don't find the ring. Damn. Can't go home until you get that ring. Been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine recently and I just realised I very much sounded like Gina for a minute there. I don't even have a favourite character in that show. There's so many great characters. Is this one of the Gossifleurs from the choir? I'll try ringing the bell. Ding-a-ling, return home, Gossifleur. Must be part of the choir, looks like it's heading back. Apalm! Masterful tail dexterity. Could this use its tail to get the ring? Hey there, Apalm, you better not be planning any pranks to play in the city, okay? If it's a prankster, it's probably not going to help, though. I almost missed seeing that Pokemon. It was so blended in with the tree. Burmy. Eco-fashion enthusiast.
Oh.
A Burmy, that really startled me. I swear, you can find Burmy in the trees of just about any park in the city. Right, let's go. Can I go all the way to the right? No? Okay, so we are locked into a certain area. So let's look for the other Gossifleur. There's two over there.
Lily?
Beautiful flower and really nice aroma. Let's report it to the quiz lady. I thought it'd be Lilligan. I did say. I said Lilligan. I was right. So there's one more Gossifleur. There it is. Must be part of the choir. Let's ring the bell. Ding-a-ling. Return home. Excellent.
Alright.
Rang the bell for both Gossifleurs. I guess that means I'm done looking for them. I hope they all are reunited. I should go check on them soon. Oh, we've gone straight there. That's handy. I hope you'll come see us sing the next time we're in the city. Sounds like a plan. I'm down for that. Okay, so I'm gonna continue left because there's a Pokemon we've not interacted with. Here we go. Pignite, fueled by delicious berries. Big Pig! This is quite a cute pig Pokemon. He looks really down. Why is he sad? Oh dear, just give it a try, Pignite, please.
Excuse me?
Is there something I can help you with? Actually, there is. We were about to go camping. Pignite here is supposed to help light our campfire. But Pignite already so hungry, he won't budge. Poor thing. I meant to bring along some of his favourite berries, but I guess I totally spaced out and forgot. And I can't just leave Pignite here while I run home to get some. Hey Tim, can we go gather up some berries for these two? I'd like to, but do you think we can even find berries in the city that Pignite likes? The city is full of Pokemon, and where there are Pokemon, there are bound to be berry trees. But the berries in most... but the berries in the most obvious places have probably already been eaten. That's true. And I guess we'll just have to check each tree one by one. Okay, if we find any berries, we'll bring them back here. That'd be a huge help, thank you so much. He should have said thank you very much. Because I appreciate a pun. There's some plants. They're not really trees. I mean, let's go look. Let's go look. Thanks. This is where we interview the police officers as well. I think. Hello. Atana. That's how you say it, Hatena. I've always said Hatena, so I completely botched that all this time. What's this Pokemon? It's cute, that's what it is. It's a cutie patootie. So many cute Pokemon. Still not enough though. We will gladly accept more cute Pokemon. I can't seem to interact with this tree. Can I interact with the Spearow actually? No. Alright, let's talk to her. Think you got the answer? Lilligant. Nice. That didn't seem like a challenge. As you can see, Lilligant can make a beautiful flower bloom on its head, but it requires constant attention. If you don't take proper care of the garland, it will wither away. And also essential oils made from Lilligant's flowers sell for unbelievable prices. Damn. I'd already seen a Lilligant before, so the answer just kind of sprung to mind. Yes, we had actually. Sounds like it's smooth sailing for you then. On to the second question. What Pokemon has fluffy fur around its neck, loves to stay clean, and lives as it pleases? A luxurious, pampered Pokemon. We got a hint about fluff around its neck, but nothing on where to find it. Go on then, get searching and let me know when you figured it out. I know which one it is. For it, is this the long, slender Pokemon we need for the ring? Do you think this Pokemon would fit inside the gap? Oh, to get the guy's wedding ring. Yeah, for it would be perfect for the job. Let's ask it. For it, someone lost something important to him. We could really use your help getting him out of a pinch. I don't think it understands. Please, he's in a lot of trouble. We seriously need your help. Did it understand me? Even if it didn't understand your words, your feelings came out loud and clear. I hope so. The person who needs help is over in Fountain Plaza. Can you go help him? Aw, so cute.
Okay.
I think it really did go off to help him. That'd be such a relief. Come on, let's go see. We just saved a marriage. Not only detectives, but wedding counselors as well. The list of our skills grows. Hi there, this for it just showed up out of nowhere and heroically retrieved my ring for me. You called it for me, right? Thank you so much, it really saved my neck. No, don't thank us, thank for it. Well done for it, really. Thank you for me and Tim. Please be careful not to drop anything that important from now on. Haha, I'll do what I can. I can't help just staring at my ring. It reminds me of how happy my marriage is. Well, stare at it while keeping it on your finger and then you won't lose it, you moron. You sound like a really lovely couple. I have to say that I'm pretty surprised that Furret was able to tell what we wanted. I experienced that a lot when I was a kid, actually. Maybe it's a trait passed down from Mama. Even when we can't communicate with words, we can still understand each other's feelings. Feelings. Nice. Right, Delcatty is the fluffy, elegant Pokemon that we are looking for, and I believe there we go. This sure is a cute Pokemon. That's Delcatty, it really is cute. Do you suppose it's going for a walk? It seems pretty used to humans. Do you think this is someone's partner? The fur around its neck is a fluffy scarf. Charming, isn't it? I could keep petting it all day. Oh wait, doesn't that fit the characteristics of the quiz? You may be right. Let's go give our answer. Nice. And then there will be one more question from the quiz. So we should be able to squeeze in finishing the quiz before the end of the stream, which is perfect, because otherwise I'd forget about the quiz. I do like to do all the side stuff in the game, because it's just fun. You know, you learn stuff about Pokemon along the way as well, which is nice. Have you figured out the answer? Delcatty. Correct. Was it difficult? Nope. Delcatty eats, sleeps, and lives as it pleases. At its own pace. It's very proud of its fur and prefers to keep it clean, so it hates dirty places. If Pikachu were here, he probably would have gotten into an argument about whose fur was glossier. Aren't they usually nocturnal too? It seems rare to find one during the day. Oh, I see you know a thing or two about Pokemon. How splendid. And now, without further ado, on to the final question. What Pokemon can sense emotions via protrusion on its head and prefers secluded places? Those are all the hints you get. The protrusion on its head, what could that be? I guess we just have to check some areas where there aren't a lot of people around. Alright, detective, use those legs of yours and find the answer. I don't know what that Pokemon could be, actually. Could it be the Detainee? Actually, because it does have a protrusion on its head. I don't know much about that Pokemon in particular. I could be wrong, but I could be right. What a quiet Pokemon. Do you know what it is, Rachel? It's a Hatena. Sorry, I called it Detainee again. Hatena. It almost never shows itself in front of humans. Well, it's pretty quiet back here in this parking lot. I suppose not a lot of people come here. This Pokemon only appears in front of people with calm hearts and minds. I'd say that describes you, Tim. It must have popped out to see just you. If you say so. Oh wait, this Hatena might be the Pokemon the quiz lady was talking about. Now that you mention it, let's go tell her. I probably said that Pokemon's name wrong multiple times in this episode. Hatena. Am I still saying it wrong? I can't remember how to say it. It literally just told me how to say it and I've forgotten already.
Alright.
I believe we have the answer. There we go. Hatena. Did you get it? Well done, congratulations! You've probably noticed this already, but Hatena prefers areas without a lot of people. The emotions of others are constantly flowing into its head, so it'll run away if it detects strong feelings. You have to be very good at emotional regulation if you hope to have a Hatena as a partner. Sounds like a really sensitive Pokemon. I wonder if Hatena would have appeared there if I'd been by myself. That's an interesting question, actually. That's all for today's quiz. Excellent job getting every answer right. It wouldn't appear for me. Not with the amount of thoughts that buzz around my head on the reg. Right, so the last side quest is the berries, but we've run out of time, so I'll have to save that for the next episode. Along with investigating the police, talking to them, and doing all that goodness. But I hope you've all enjoyed the show. I've had a great time today. We've made some good progress. It's been super fun. Once again, Pikachu being the comedy relief. I have to say, I thought I'd be more tired than this. We'll see how we get on though. This is the first stream being moved till late again, so the real test will be after doing all of them, won't it? But I've had fun. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. Thank you to those of you that watch live. Thank you to everyone who's watched the VOD as well. I hope to see you in the comments section. If you like what you saw, do consider checking out ways to support the channel. Patreon, Throne, Fansly, channel membership, all of it helps. Loads of rewards available through the different means of support, so do check those out. Fansly has loads of exclusive Halloween cosplay, costume, pictures rolling out right now. Loads already up, so do check that out as well. But we'll be back tomorrow with some more Detective Pikachu Returns, continuing from this very moment where we've left off. And also don't forget, some more Detective Pikachu Returns shorts are going up as well, so look out for those too. But thank you so much everybody, have a good rest of your day, take it easy, let me know if you prefer this stream time. Hopefully more people will get used to this new time, and hopefully I'm able to catch more people while I'm live. So thank you so much everybody, take it easy, love, 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 thank you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye!